Hello.
Hey guys, welcome to another live show. Got Josie here scanning in some of these books for Amazon. We're just doing a working hangout. Got my buddy Matt right here. He's also in the Air Force and he's learning to post to eBay. I'm doing a little teaching thing for him and he's getting his little store going. And yeah, I just wanted to come in here while we're hanging out and yeah, no one else is doing a live. Well, I just saw that NASCAR man jumped on and did a live, but y'all can go back and forth for now. Don't mean to steal any of his thunder or anything, but anyway, so yeah, what's everyone? Well, we don't have anyone in here yet, but for the people watching it on playback, there's Reseller King.
Hello.
Yeah, we have a resell and a reseller king. You want to say hi, Matt? Say hi.
Hey, move your head. It's all like sideways.
Yeah, he didn't know he was going to be coming over to be on a live show, so he's definitely.
It's not what he signed up for.
It's not what he signed up for, but he'll get used to it.
It's too late now.
It's too late now. You want to go ahead and pull up the so go to this. You can come in, Mac, if you're
Oh, okay.
if you want.
Hello, Val. Lemon.
Milk. She's the one that was doing the.
Oh, no. I'm just like super sorry.
I never did reply to her comment. Sorry.
No, you can reply to it live.
Yeah, no, I can't. I meant to. I was like sitting there doing it, but then I had to go pick him up. You go ahead and paste it.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone can come in. We're just gonna be working, and I know how much I love just sitting and watching people do stuff while I'm live reply.
Yes.
So, all right. What's everyone got going on today?
Happy New Year's Eve. I can't believe it's almost 2020.
Oh,
crazy.
and I found out, I think, so you can put in the lo-fi thing that we listen to on a very low volume. There's no copyright thing for that. The only thing is you have to credit the, oh, here he is. He's in his car again. Go ahead and click him on. Hey, buddy.
What's happening?
Oh, just about to get some work done. Where you off to?
They're paying an extra $3 a delivery for DoorDash, so I'm gonna go head out and do some DoorDash.
Fun.
He does DoorDash?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. A lot of people have said, I know Dee was saying that she did it, like they were saying last night, that Dee's done it before for, what was it, a Lyft, because they pay, it's pretty good on the holidays.
I'd say.
You there?
Yeah, I think you.
Thank you. He's fine.
I mean, yeah, he's just gonna get into stuff.
That's why we left.
All right, you about done with this posting? I'm teaching my buddy how to do eBay.
Today I ended every single item on one of my stores.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? That was probably.
Was it the car store? Was it the car parts store or the?
No, it was the electronic. I have one that's called Electronic King.
Okay.
That one I'm just doing, like I said, just media only, like video games, magazines, books, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have another one just with all my like hard goods and clothing, just to keep them separate. Because I mean, if somebody wanted to go in your store and see, 2,000 DVDs and they're trying to look for clothing, I just don't want it mixed in together.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Well, let's take pictures of it on the ground. Oh, okay.
See ya. Hey, bum
Here's
crack.
how you want to do it. How are you taking pictures?
Thank you for letting me know.
Remember what I was thinking about?
I don't know how to fix
They're gonna
that.
have that. They're gonna have that like square footage.
I don't know what I mean.
You want to make sure you have room to crop it, which you almost do, right?
Hey.
Okay, so you do. You just want to make sure you have enough room to crop it into that square.
We have a typo in our
What?
thingy.
What
Bum crack is what it is. I accidentally typed Amazon.
I don't even think we can fix it from this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. People get the point. But,
The bum crack is
So do
coming
you
in
do
as always.
FBM on Amazon? Do you fulfill your own too? Or you
No,
do
we're
all
doing
FBA?
we're doing FBA.
yeah.
But a lot of times we'll sit here and we'll scan them all in, and we've been through that back. I remember when I was on Dee's channel. I was under the impression that it took less time to scan it into if you're going to have a lot of stuff to scan it into merchant fulfilled at first, and then bundle them all together. I don't know what the benefits are from that, or I don't even claim to think I know what I'm doing, but it does work.
Maybe it all sits in one warehouse instead of splitting it up.
Yeah,
that's the only benefit I could see.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad. I didn't even think about it like that. It doesn't always though, but sometimes it might actually benefit in that regard. But yeah, so a lot of times we have had the fulfillment by merchant sell. We've had a couple of them.
Yeah, like before we can send them in, they just.
I bet this will happen before we ship all these in, because we're gonna have so many going back and forth. So yeah, I bet it'll happen. But, so where are you at with this?
See, I did FBA for 6 months.
I guess I could just take all the rest on the ground or something.
So,
yeah. How'd you do?
Yeah, I ended up. I did pretty good. It was with being full time and then trying to do eBay and all this other stuff. It was just so time consuming. Because I ended up putting all my labels on everything and trying to pack everything out. I actually sold these. I found these like bagel spices at a grocery store around me, and I was buying them for $2.49 and selling them for $16.99. And I was selling like 3 to 4 a week.
Yeah. Alright, so go ahead and just spread them out.
Back.
You kind of know your game? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. But I was selling them for like, I think it was like somewhere around $14 or $15 for these spices. And I was making $8. And I was selling anywhere between 3 or 4 a week.
Heck.
So
there he goes again. Yeah, it's that mobile, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, because I'm on my own. Let me make sure I'm making sure my mobile hotspot wasn't on. Sometimes I do that. But somebody came in and priced them like they was getting 3 or 4 cents profit off of what they was selling them for.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're all of these different like ways to do things and like platforms and everything. They all work because everyone's model's different. So you could sit here and benefit from selling locally, and those items might do really bad on eBay.
Right.
Like I know I've been putting everything aside, like all these books I've been going through. I'm scan, but then every once in a while I'll scan something and then I'll look at it and it'll say like I'm in like an hour away from a place called New Bern, North Carolina, and it's like the history of New Bern. And so it's like, man, I could sell that at the flea market, no problem.
Right. It's just the only thing I didn't like about Amazon is how you have to keep. I mean, I didn't pay for a repricer.
Yeah.
It's just it was like every day somebody's like lowering your price.
Oh yeah. Well, because Amazon gives you that notification, and it says, hey, you have another price option, and you push the button, it says match low price every time.
Right.
And then people,
there was sometimes where I'd be losing money, and I know they was losing money.
How they make money? Yeah. It don't make any sense. My mother FaceTimed me. You're on YouTube Live, Mother.
Hi.
You think we look alike?
Oh yeah.
In the nose.
So Mom, I'm resale king. He's reseller king.
Oh.
So we're in a copyright battle now. So we're gonna figure that one out.
Yeah.
But are you at home?
Yeah.
Me?
You can turn me on if you want. That's what she
I
said.
got to run in the house to get my other phone.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I got a YouTube. Did it go under yours?
Yeah, it should.
You need a booster.
Yeah, it should say that we're. It should say that we're live on there. Go ahead and see. Is that mine? Go to that. Click on the subscriptions, and it should pop up. I don't know where mine is.
Would it be bad if I pressed the reload button?
Go to StreamYard. I still don't know how to do this. Actually, this might be the easiest way. Can someone post the link to the YouTube URL that my thing's under? I don't know why it's not coming up on my video, or not my video, but my studio. Actually, go back.
Hello, Mother.
Go back to the subscription. Go right here and then click right here, and then click channel.
I'll see
It's
it.
right there. Go ahead and click that.
I got it.
And then now pause that.
Okay.
That's it. That's all we need to do. Disregard. We got it up.
Yeah.
If you can see mine, if you can see it now, Mom, you can jump on and watch it.
Yeah, and then just talk to us through
So,
the
but unless, well, I can walk away if you want to talk about something else.
Have you? So is eBay and Amazon the only, and the flea market? Is that really the only platform you sell on?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Okay, early. If you ever like walk away from something, you're like, oh my gosh, what did I say?
Yeah.
Okay, well, really?
He's loading. There
My
it is.
Wi-Fi just
Yeah, no,
disconnected from the house.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Bob.
Yes. You can. It's there. I was thinking the same thing.
Alrighty.
But,
So.
hey, Matt, where do you live?
I live in kind of close to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, right, Tennessee. I knew that. My mom was asking.
Yeah, I'm originally from. I was born and raised in Indiana.
Yeah.
I've been around the world.
Yeah. But how many people?
Got 9.
Okay.
Yep.
It
So.
is. Yeah, for sure.
I don't really know what to say.
I'm talking to you on the video. You're seeing me.
So how long you guys been doing the reselling? Like, I mean, part-time on eBay and stuff.
So he started eBay about a year ago. But he's been reselling since he was like 10. Doing flea markets and whatnot. We just started Amazon a couple months ago.
Are you guys
I'm pretty new. I've only been doing it like 2 or 3
well, then
months.
I'll just
Is
talk
when I
to
got
you
my own eBay and
there we
my own YouTube.
Is that Ethan there?
A lot of Josh. What's up, Josh?
Is over there?
A lot of Josh.
Oh, Josh. Hey, buddy.
Happy New Year.
All right, I'm gonna get after Mom. Love you.
I started eBay in August of 2018.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well, I was gonna say, hey, Josh, your that video with you in New York, that was actually really cool. And you were saying you were gonna go back. I'm sure people would love that. Just the idea of going there with a backpack and just getting what you can and being real picky about it. But I'm definitely looking forward to being on your channel, buddy. But yeah, I've been selling as long as I can remember. I've always sold things. Even when I was a kid, I used to get packs of gum and go to I'd go buy them at Walmart. My mom's watching, so she can remember that. I used to go buy packs of gum at Walmart, and then I go to school and sell them individually to kids. So I definitely remember that.
I did something a little bit like before I did eBay and all that stuff. I used to go around and type of taco stacks, trash picking type deal, and sell I'd pick up dressers, lawnmowers, and stuff like that, and then turn around and sell them out of my garage.
Yeah.
But in the end, I actually found this Craftsman lawnmower that was new, still in the box, wrapped up in the plastic, and they just threw it away. I don't know what was up with that.
People do stuff like that.
Turn around. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, they just throw out stuff that's crazy. I took that lawnmower straight to the pawn shop and got $150 out of it.
Nice. I'm not familiar with pawn shops at all.
Yeah, pawn shops are something that a lot of people don't like. They don't really consider when it comes to reselling, but the money is there's money to be made. It's just you have to be a lot more knowledgeable. It seems like because pawn shops, they're going to demand a higher price. But you know, you can still make money. There's still that. Yeah. Going on a lot of Josh's channel on December 9th. It'll be, what is it, 1 o'clock? Because I have to go to work at 3. So I'll probably have to be in uniform for that. Because I have to be.
Oh, you'll be at work.
Yeah.
But the one thing about the pawn shops too is like the ones around here, they have 3 different prices, and then if you go in there at the end of the month, then they lower their prices down so much. So you can catch some pretty good deals when they're on sale. Like if it stays so long in a pawn shop, they'll just keep lowering the price.
Yeah. Yeah, they do tend to, because they want to get stuff out. See, I'm teaching
money.
Yeah, I'm teaching my buddy how to do eBay because he's wanting to. He's also, I don't know if I said that since these people. Yeah, well, in general, yeah, we got nothing to prove. Anyway, he's also in the Air Force, and he's came along with me to my storage unit cleanouts and a couple other things, and he seems to he was telling me he really likes the idea of it and he really enjoys it, and so yeah, I've been teaching him, and he's sold 1 Lego Bionicle.
Too.
He's a big Lego fan. He has the I know, Josh, you like Star Wars, I believe. He has the collector's edition Millennium Falcon, like the big one, and it's like an $800 piece. It's like 34 inches, wasn't it? When we met? I don't know. It's a big old thing. Up to scale. Yeah, it's up to scale to the little Lego minifigures, but. So yeah, I'm teaching him a little bit about reselling. He seems to enjoy it, and he wants to make some extra money. What did he? Oh yeah, he did put December 9th, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, January 9th. January 9th. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna send you maybe something, a picture for the thumbnail. I'll have to send you something. But yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I end up today. I spent 2 hours relisting. I mean, when I deleted them, I completely deleted the listing and everything. So I got to go back and take pictures and recomp everything. So
yeah,
I end up listing 43 in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, honestly,
they're all video games.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Being consistently competitive like that, I feel like it makes more sense to maybe do that like spread out though. Like let's just say every day you were like, hey, I'm going to go back in and look through all my listings and make sure you might be wasting quite a bit of time, especially depending on how many items you have. But yeah, for me, if I wanted to say, hey, maybe once a month for me might be a little bit too often, but like maybe once every quarter, I would just get to sit down, spend like a day or 2 or whatever, and just go through everything that I have, and just try to be as competitive as possible. Just keep these sales rolling. But I haven't had any problems yet. In that
I know if you don't go through your inventory, there's some items that eBay actually just delete, and you won't even know it's deleted unless you go through it.
So I got my flea market going now, right? I got the indoor one that I was talking about. So I'm thinking. Yeah. I was looking at getting, and I purchased them on Amazon. It was like $1,000 for like $15 of the little tags that have the string on them. And then I remembered, hey, I bought the Avery, like the printable tags.
Yep.
They're kind of expensive, but they come with their own template and everything. It's really good. So I was thinking, man, I've already got a bunch of those, and for some reason they haven't been selling it. I'm thinking, wait a second. Like I remember posting those and seeing that they were selling every single day.
Yeah, they were selling.
And so I'm like, why do we have a lot of like 10 of them sitting in there that haven't even sold? And I'm competitive. I'm really keeping up with the lowest price. And they deleted all of them. And those were selling for $15 a piece. And I bought a brand new I bought a box of 20 of them. Or sorry, for $20. I bought a box of 28 of them. And I was selling for like $16, $17 a piece, free shipping. And yeah, and so they deleted all of them. And that's been 5 months. That has been 5 months since my last sale on those. And I'm sitting here thinking now, I'm like, man, like
what else
they definitely would have sold. And I'm thinking like, what else is up there that, You know, and I'm about to go back through Lisa made a video, and I'll if anyone's interested in what I was just saying, I'll go ahead and post a link to the couple pickers video that they explain that, because I'm gonna have to go back over it and because I wasn't able to watch all of it. I was at work.
Yeah, that's why I encourage people to go through their inventory like every 3 to 4 months just to check. I mean, not to rookie list or anything. You know, if you list them in bins and then you have an inventory system, then you can just, it would be really fast just to go through it.
Yeah.
Because I found clothes that they've deleted. I found like Starbucks cups that I had on there that were deleted. I mean, stuff that was, it didn't make any sense. And it was stuff that was only on there like 3 months. It wasn't on there long.
Yeah. So yeah, I posted. There's the link to the video from Couple Pickers explaining that, and then also, you know, going over some fixes. Like I said, I wasn't able to watch all of it, but I'm definitely going to go back through, because that's something we have to do pretty soon, to just see what all is up there that's, you know, listed and what's not listed. So yeah, definitely check that out.
But my goal for 2020 is not to have any like dead stock at all. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna list everything that I try to get before and it's hard, especially if you buy storage units. You know that. I mean.
Oh yeah. Well,
especially going through a 10 by 20 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Like the biggest one I got was a 10 by 30, and thankfully, it was not 100% full, but it was like it was a lot more organized. It was just everything was spread out to the side so that you could have a decent amount of space to walk through. They had furniture in there so that you could pull through. But and I mean, I did really good on it. But yeah, that was so much stuff. But I love, man, the storage units are so fun, because it's like, you know, everything in there is yours. So that's like you're picking and looking for the exciting things, and you don't even have to worry about the price. You know, so it's like, that's the exciting part for me. It's like everything in there you now own, and so it's just so exciting to know that, hey, this is mine. And you'll lift something up and you find, like, I mean, I found a laptop that I sold for 170, and that was super exciting.
I mean, I bought a 10 by 20 for, I think it was $30, and I'm like, I opened the first, it was like a plastic tote, had 2 pairs of Smith & Wesson handcuffs with the keys, and I sold them each for $30. So I mean, I doubled my money on just 2 pairs of handcuffs.
That's, yeah, not bad. Hey.
And then everything else was just profit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Acceptable or good?
Matt, where'd he go?
Changing. Acceptable or good?
It has to be acceptable, unfortunately.
Okay,
yeah, I need to go get the heat gun. Yeah, definitely love those storage units. And honestly, like, that was one of the big motivating factors for me to end up getting the flea market rolling, is because of that. It's like, I know that I have my like antique booth style flea market where I can put all the stuff that, like, it's like, you know, like, personally, like, I'm not saying I haven't. I ship glass stuff all the time. I have several glass things, but it'd be really nice if I could just be like, hey, everything that's glass that's worth like $10, around $10, so I don't have to worry about, you know, shipping it for, like, because it's going to be over £1 for a lot of things for the heavier, you know, Pyrex. But those vintage Pyrex, I can put there all day and they will sell. Like, and so that'll be something good for the nice flea market. But then all the other junk that I have, just like random, and it's not like trash. It's just junk. It's just random stuff that, and I'll put it in I mean, I got that trailer thing's 32 foot long, and I just, you know, throw stuff in there in bins and pull them out. People will sort through the bins, and yeah, no, I mean, pulling 250, 350, you know, in between their average every day that I go and set that up, like, just for that junk. I mean, I can't complain there. And every once in a while, I'll be going through it, and I'll find stuff that, like, hey, I know this is worth more money. You know.
Right. See, my philosophy is, what I want to do is, I want to eventually, because they have 2 like corporate units, and they auction off once each month. One like on the first of the month, and then the other unit auctions off the 15th of the month. And I just want to be able to buy like every single one get what I can profit off eBay and then just throw everything out in the flea market and just do a resale rabbit type deal. Just put $1 on everything.
That's what so I've got my vinyl, and I'm sure if I don't know if it's Lisa or if it's Rob that's watching. Rob will probably cringe at this. I have like 1,000 plus vinyl, and I've just unsorted. I probably took 1 or 2 boxes and was like, hey, I know what sells rock and roll. I know, certain things like that.
Right.
Let's check them. And then I was like, you know what? I don't feel like it because this stuff is heavy. I have to move it several times and everything. So I was just like, I took it all there and sold it at $1 a piece. And yeah, they put out some decent ones. I mean, they put out several of like the Eagles, Aerosmith, and stuff, and like, I mean, $1 a piece. But the thing is, this is how it works. I don't organize it. I don't sort it. And I've got 1,000. So almost every person that comes through, what do? They flip through every single one of them to look for the good ones, which means that a lot of times they'll come through. They might buy that one, decent one, and these aren't in really good condition. That's another thing I have to add, and that's kind of imperative with those sleeves for the vinyl. It's like people want the good condition ones. But what I'm saying is, like, for $1 a piece, they'll flip through there, pull one out, like, oh, hey, I kind of like this, or I'll kind of like this. I'll listen to it every once in a while, and they'll come up to me sometimes with like up to like 40 of them. And so, all in all, I'm not really losing much out. I'm not putting much time into it at all. So
No, because you already made your money back on eBay and Amazon from that unit. So everything else is profit from that.
it's just all, yeah, it's like it's whatever. And I'm not, like I said, is there money on vinyl? Yeah, like I'm sure there's probably a couple of there that I picked through some for myself because I have a record player and I like listening to stuff, and so I've got Bob Marley. I love Johnny Cash. I've got some ZZ Top.
We got a whole bunch of what's his name?
I also kept some of the stand up. I've got Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Steve Martin, and they're all on vinyl.
No, the one that got accused of rape.
Oh, Bill Cosby. I got some Bill Cosby.
We have a lot of.
Oh, I guess he jumped up.
Come on, man.
Oh, he said yes that it frustrates him, but hey, I mean it works for us. It attracts. That's another thing. I put that big sign that says like $1 per vinyl, so you got it attracts people as well. I gotta get my buddy. I think he's running off on me. 1 second.
You want to go change?
Hello, welcome, Georgina, and we have. I think Victoria's been on here for a little bit. Or she just got on here at 4:31. Yeah, sorry, I went on a rant, as I always do. Yeah, it's just us now. If anyone wants to jump in. Bluegrass, how come you never jump in, buddy? You're a YouTuber, aren't you? I don't mind seeing you get in here. You play, because we got those copyright things. You get in here, play the banjo for us. Then it won't sound so cute. Or she said cute. That's why I said that. It won't sound so, silent. I hate that silence.
Yeah, whenever it's like awkward and we don't know what to say, just like string a tune.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like. I really like your videos though, because they're just so unique. You jump on and then you're got your little tune, and then of course you got your dog at the end. Josie really likes the dog because she has a blue heeler.
Blue heelers are so good.
And he was going to come here with us from Utah, but he's so used to that.
He's spoiled back at home. He gets to run the whole neighborhood. He doesn't stay in our backyard, so the whole neighborhood knows him. He goes to the local restaurants and gets food. Couldn't take him away from that. So.
And if to flip it, oh, is it shit? I keep cleaning this up for you. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
I gotta get started.
If you're gonna do anything.
Yeah, I'll clean them up. I'll be right back. I gotta go get him. He's probably. What are you doing?
I don't know how to describe this. See right here, it's like not glued all the way. Like, it's a normal book, and it's the only page. And unfortunately, that makes it acceptable. You could list it more, but yeah, I don't know. I guess technically the first
Did you want this American social problem?
Yeah, it's 40th century philosophy on social problems. That's my shit.
Tell the chat what you're doing with your degree and everything.
Sure, yeah. So I'm Currently enrolled in an online college for my bachelor's in science and psychology. That's basically it. Yeah, I'm a psychology student. But I plan on becoming, like, I want to get my doctorate or master's, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. At least finding. Thank you. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet because, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go into the Air Force and have them pay for my master's degree. I don't know though. If you guys have any, like, tips or recommendations on college, yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, it's not loose. It's just, I don't know. We'll see.
Yep, that's that silence.
Help.
That's what I'm talking about. It's that silence.
A couple of stickers. How do you guys do it?
They just keep talking.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You got to keep talking.
I wish I had that ability to just rant on.
But then again, at that point, is that a working hangout? It's kind of hard to.
Yes, because they're working.
Yeah, they're working on the computer. All of our stuff is kind of like back and forth between the computer and. So click on that. Just get another tab open, and let's pull that like the chill thing up. Okay, just to save myself on this one, just in case. The Chill Cow YouTube live chill. That's the channel name, and they play lo-fi hip hop radio beats to relax/study to. We will have that lightly in the background, so we don't go crazy, and maybe y'all might enjoy it a little bit.
I don't know how it's going.
See, I don't know how loud that is.
Yeah, let us know if it's too loud. We don't really know. So yeah. Oh, I was like, what? This is a gift of gab. Comes in handy though. Whoa, hi Kitty. Hello again.
Hello. That's the only bad thing about being on mobile. You get phone calls.
It's not bad.
Hello.
Reseller King is back on, so I
That me echoing like that?
yeah, our friend was playing the video to see if our music was loud. So
I don't hear it.
me too, junk girl. Love the lo-fi. I'm also just like a really big
so that's good. You forgot one.
EDM.
You forgot
fan,
this.
So.
Or did you want that? If you want it, it'll save time anyway. Do you want?
We talk about genres of music.
Okay. I don't want to retake a picture though.
What's that? Sorry.
You don't want it, or you do? I don't.
So you guys talk about genres of music or bands?
It's not hard to take the picture.
Yeah, EDM. It's electronic dance music. We had some lo-fi, hip hop radio in the background because we had the awkward silence.
It's just calm beats, nothing like too.
Yeah, it's not. It's chill. It's steady music. Bye, Katie.
Yeah. When I'm listening, I listen usually to NF. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
NF?
Yeah.
Oh, they sound so familiar. I think I have, yeah. NF?
He had like one hit on the radio. But listen to him and another guy. It's a little controversial, but his name's Tom McDonald.
Tom McDonald. That's fine.
What is he?
I'll take a couple close-ups of each one. But on eBay,
still running orders.
I can only have 12 though.
Oh, I haven't got to my desk to where I need to go.
Like pictures on the drive. Open this up. You should be able to just do it super quick. Open this up and just take it.
4:30, so I got to 4:45 for that.
Take a picture like that.
locked in on it.
No.
Do you ever got some like any interesting stories from doing that?
Because they know what they're getting.
I've had, not really. I mean, I had a dude open the door in his towel. I had one guy open the door in his underwear. I'm sitting here beating on his door, and no answer. So I called him. Well, he gets up and then straight up opens the door wide open, just in a towel. I'm like, seriously? Come on, dude.
You're like, I could have waited so you could get some pants on.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I have one lady. This is crazy, but
We're doing it instead of having to do it.
sometimes on DoorDash the menus are like really old, so some of the places don't have the food.
It would just save your.
So
Not a big deal. Don't.
she ordered like all this food, and then they no longer carry meatball sauce. So I tried calling her. DoorDash tried calling her. She never answered. So I get there. They took it off. I get to the motel they're staying at,
Back up a little bit.
and I'm like, I tried calling you. They don't have meatball subs. We didn't know what to do, so they just took it off.
Yeah, just so that
And she's like, now what's my dad going to eat? That was his food. And I'm like, we tried calling you. She's like, well, I don't answer numbers from people I don't know.
Well,
Like,
kind of have
are you
to.
serious?
Yeah.
You know you're getting food. You see a California number, which is DoorDash.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be straight from that.
I mean, I'm the same way. I won't answer a phone number that's not like doesn't have caller ID or whatever. But
Right, but if you ordered food and you know it's coming delivered to you, you probably would answer it.
yeah, I mean, I try and sit there and think, now who could this be? No, if I'm not expecting anything, then I won't answer. But if I'm like, hey, it might be.
Also,
Yeah.
it's like,
The system won't let you leave a voicemail because it's a DoorDash to DoorDash app. So there's no voicemail. So it's like a spoof number. Like,
Yeah.
people I called last week, I couldn't call them on it again. And it's just for security reasons that you don't have someone's personal phone number for some reason.
Yeah, but I mean that's understandable. I've actually never thought about that. But
Now Uber Eats gives you their personal phone numbers.
Yes, well,
yeah.
these are kind of selling points. The fact that let's see how many stickers are available.
I actually do like I'm hoping to make about 125 to 150 tonight on it. So,
Same thing with that. You can just click that.
Oh
Take a
man,
picture
I've
of that real
never thought about people eating my food. Good thing I usually only order like pizza.
oh, people eat your food?
Yeah, a couple of pickers
Well, they
said something about their paper. In their paper, there was a delivery guy that was drinking out of a milkshake and fries.
All right, have the description.
it's
That
crazy
sucks.
because they'll do that.
And
And every single business around the United States will run that. And it might be one out of a couple thousand, maybe one out of 10,000. They get that one that gets all the publicity.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like the eBay scammer. It's always the one that gets the headline.
Is not like
Yeah, I mean, I feel so bad. Sometimes I don't have cash, so I can't tip the driver, and I don't know. I feel really bad for that all the time because I mean I won't tip with my card. I usually try and do it with cash.
Yeah.
But I messed up one time and didn't have cash, and I didn't tip with my card, so I was scrambling for change.
I would uppercase it.
Yeah, that probably deserve us like taking some of my food, but
But yeah, but it keeps me busy on top of everything else I do.
that's good. Yeah, I've thought about it, but I don't know. Do you have to have like a nicer vehicle to deliver, or is that just Uber?
I think it's like
No, I think it's gonna be 2004 or newer. It doesn't matter the vehicle.
you want to make it look
Yeah, see, I have a 1999 Jeep Cherokee, so
legible.
I can't.
Same thing. You want to include.
I got lucky because once you register your vehicle, you can keep using it. And mine's a 2005. So
Use.
Yeah,
Where,
but to be
or
fair,
where
mine
use.
did break down a couple months after I brought it out here, so
No
I feel like
running
it's actually a pretty fair rule.
And then
Right.
and then,
Yeah,
like,
I miss my car.
Yes, my bad. You're good.
Yeah, I've been very, very lucky because me and my wife, we don't have any car payments. So all of our cars are, I'd rather drive a 5 or 6 year, 10-year-old car than have a car payment.
Yeah.
What do you think about half? Say half of the stickers have been applied. About half of the 1,000 plus stickers.
I'm still working on this book with the 2 pages. That's not entirely good to get there. Keep getting distracted. Not a very good multitasker.
Who's that? What's that?
I missed it. What kind of hustles? Kids deals some more.
Now, have you guys done any buying off of local auctions at all?
No, we want to. I think that's our next, probably our next experience to have, you know. So the place that we actually do the flea marketing at, he's eventually going to get. He has like a lot of property. I don't know exactly how much square feet, but he has a building behind the flea market building that he wants to do auctions in, which we might actually help him run that because we're pretty close with the owner. But no, we haven't been able to do any auctions, but Brandon's definitely been looking into it.
See, we have a couple in our town that do instead of having the garage sale for the estate, they'll just do an estate auction, and they'll put everything up in that estate up for auction.
Yeah.
And I just bought some. I think it was a couple weeks ago from that, and I missed quite a bit because there was one that was a month ago, and the whole collection was M&M stuff, all the way from the 80s to now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like our auctions. I imagine they're pretty competitive, and you definitely have to know what you're bidding on and everything.
They're I think they're 7 or 10 day auctions. So I have enough time to scout it out and look it up on eBay and
Oh, okay.
And use the other sites. So pretty much if I know I can make, and then I haven't done it yet, but the next one I will, I'll write down, what my maximum bid will be, all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. We do the auctions for the the storage units.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be fun. Man, it's so weird. I used to watch the show. What is it? It's based on Canada. Storage Wars. Yeah. Yeah, that show's funny. I mean, when I first started watching it, I was like, wow, this is so realistic. And then I got into doing it with Brandon. I'm like, this is really over dramatic, dramatic and everything.
That show kind of made me mad because I was doing them in the 90s, and there would be maybe 10 or 15 people that would show up at an auction. And when that show came out, auctions that you wouldn't pay $20 for was going for $500.
Oh, yeah.
It just bum rushed the whole everybody thought they was going to get rich, and then when they went through
the next time you just
units, they would be like, "This ain't what I was expecting."
3 clip magazines, 2 catalogs started.
Yeah. Man, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about how that show would probably affect the business.
No. I mean, you can actually. There's nothing wrong with that.
And it kind of went back down now to where off its feet right now. But after the exposure of all of the show and the producers saying how they kind of place stuff in there that was high valuable, so that way they get more views.
Which is good.
That's
because
true,
honestly,
yeah. A lot of it is
just.
just super duper staged.
Oh yeah.
But then
Yeah.
you always want to offset it so that it looks legible to read. Not, it's kind of like when people.
But it's kind of interesting that I started watching it and now here I am doing it.
Which part?
Well, it's just, you know, and if everything's going to the online, what's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about the online is like there's auctions now that's, you know, on storage treasures that's like 22 days out.
That's it.
You know what keeps them from going through the storage unit within that 22 days? And I know there ain't a lot of people that would do it, but there's going to be a few that do it and pick out the good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel I do like the online because it's like from the comfort of your own home, and you don't have to tough out the cold weather until you go and clean it out at least. So.
Because they had this one I looked at, and from the side it looked like a straight up jewelry box. You know, and if you're there in person, you can see like every angle of it.
Yeah.
One angle. And I get up there, and it's a round table and a bread box sitting on top of it.
Oh man. Darn it.
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, if you look at it, it looks just like a jewelry box. But like I said, if you was there in person, you'd be able to see the other angle of it to where it don't look, you know, you can tell it's a bread box.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the only other thing, because we've seen a lot of storage units that like they have like not enough pictures that are just.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are just ridiculous.
Yeah, one of the worst ones that I've gotten, the pictures are really bad, but they made it, it's almost like they wanted it to look bad so that it looked, it's kind of like the abstract view of it makes it look more desirable because of the unknown or whatever. So like they had a picture and everything was like pushed to the front. It looked like everything was just like all the way back, but they took one picture at an angle and like the door wasn't even all the way open, but it just said that it was full of stuff, which it kind of was, but only at the front. And there was just it was probably one of my least desirable units. Luckily, I didn't pay too much. It pissed me off too. I had like 3 boxes that looked like really nice, like clean, and it was like a brand new with the not brand new, but the box looked like new of Game Boy Advance SP, and then like 2 Nintendo DSs. They had all the manuals with them and everything, but no system. It was annoying. I found like 3 or 4 games in there though. They weren't too great, but I sold them in a lot for like, I don't know, like $15. Oh yeah, and then that printer, I did sell a printer out of that one. It was like $180. So that was like, but that was the only good thing about that. I literally had to take almost everything else to the dump. So there was a couch in there. Yeah, that was not fun. What's that? You done with that? Yeah. Okay, so now just stack them. Stack them.
Now our dumping fees are really, really reasonable around here.
Yeah.
Oh, so we pay. I think I said this in some of my live shows I've been in. We actually pay a little bit more on our like county taxes every year. They're free, so all the dumps are free. There's like 13 dump sites in our county, and they're all free. So that's the good thing about that. I don't even pay for trash. I just take the trash to the dump because I'm going there so often anyway.
Yeah, ours is like $21 a ton. So yeah. I mean,
it's not too bad. It's just like, how many times are you going to be going there? You know, it's typically not a ton you're dropping off. You're dropping off like, you know.
I think out of 5 storage units, I took 880 pounds to the dump.
No,
Wow.
So,
man, I tell you what, box day was busy at the dump.
Did you guys have some good sales today?
today. No, last night I think we had 3. 2 of them were those car logos that I've been selling, and then one was a shoot. I can't remember what the other thing was. It's like a pair of shorts or something like that. Some sort of clothing item, if I remember correctly. But the day before that, I sold my big tub of Legos for like $220. So that was a good one.
I've sold my second set of DVDs from it's a DVD set, and it was off of Sci-Fi, where these two guys would sit and then they would commentate the movie.
Yeah.
But I paid $6 for 3 sets. I sold 2 of them for $19 each.
Well,
That's nice.
yeah. So with medium mail, only the weight matters. It goes by, like I said, a pound and under, it's like $2.75, and then every pound after that, it's like 55 or 45 or 50 cents or something like that. So just put that it's 6 pounds, and then you can just put like a very generalized, just so you don't waste your time, in my opinion, with the medium mail, so you don't waste your time with the measuring of anything. So I go like with that, like I don't know, the biggest looks like 12 by 12 by 3. Okay.
This is a really good book. It sells for $37 prime, and it's in pretty good condition.
Ballot was it was 29 or 29 pounds, I think, of just unsorted Lego. Some of it was sharp look. They said Legos. I did too. Apparently, it's actually plural. It's Lego, and he's like a huge Lego fan, so he gets all butthurt when people say. But yeah, it was. I bought. He was with me actually. We went through a whole community sale, and we went through, and these kids had some. This goes back to like what people say about asking people if they have any more of things, or like, hey, do you have any electronics or video games? That people do it all the time. So like these kids had these individual little Lego City like vehicles, like you got your like fire trucks and little ambulances and whatnot, and they were asking like $2 or $3 a piece. And I asked them how much, because there was just the kids out there with like, and the parent was on the front porch. And well, I guess he got a phone call. Oh, like they corrected it for you. Look, Lego.
Well, thank you.
He's goofy. It's Lego. I love Lego though.
Where do I have to wait?
It should be underneath here. When you say the underneath pricing delivery, you click on that.
Oh.
And they'll give you
Okay,
all
wait
the
a second.
options.
Wait a second.
So yeah, let me go on with the Lego real quick. I paid $65. Sorry. They were asking all those. I asked, how much do you want for all of the put together Lego things? And they didn't know, because I mean they were young kids and they knew the prices for each one, but altogether it's like they couldn't comprehend it in their mind. Not to be mean or anything. Anyway, so the parent came over. Yeah, the parent came over and they were like, yeah, we're just trying to get rid of all these Lego. And I was like, how much do you want for all of them? But then I was like, wait a second, do you have any more? I noticed you just have put together sets. Do you have any random Lego? And they were like, yeah, I think we have a whole tub back there. And then it actually was funny. They were kind of arguing back and forth.
Yeah, that took a while.
Yeah, it took a minute. Like the dad and the grandmother, because the grandmother, I guess, she was. So in the Philippines, whenever I was over there stationed in Japan, like all the Philippines, they loved American stuff, and they loved Lego. They were like crazy about Lego. And so the grandmother, she was Filipino, and she was like, she said, this is really expensive. She's like, I know how much it's worth. And then I was like, okay, how much do you want for it? And then she's like, I think the dad cut in and was like, yeah, he just wanted it gone. He was like, I'll take 50. And she was like, no, 65. And I said, well, what about 50? And then I remember we went back and forth for a second, but I ended up getting her for 65. I knew I could make my money back. Those Lego, and this is how it goes with a lot of my things. They sit for literally like, do you remember how long it was?
That was like April.
Yeah, it was literally back in April. And they've been sitting until I posted them, what, about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. And of course they sold. I had plans with me and him. We were going to put some of them together and try to make some of the sets.
Amy Nichols.
Bumcrack says hi to Amy Nichols. I wonder, I mean, that's my mom, Bumcrack. Didn't know if you knew who she was, but just saying hi. He's the moderator. That's Mother.
It's the mothership.
Welcome. But yeah, the Lego sold for 189, and they paid shipping, so 220 altogether. And I should be able to get a little bit on top for shipping once I.
Yeah. How did you ship that?
I haven't shipped it. It's still. Yeah. So maybe I'll do that while we're on. What is it?
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch.
Do the shipping stuff. Yeah, you'll just put change it right here. 6 pounds, 0 ounces.
Oh, I can change this right here.
Yeah, you just click on the package detail. Everything that has the blue, you're able to. I don't like.
What if
I don't. What is it?
What if your mom got on?
I mean, she can, but out where she lives, it's.
Oh, true. Her Wi-Fi will probably not allow
I
it.
don't know how big the package is.
Well, what I just said was the pound. It only matters the weight. For medium mail.
Hey, Amy, you got the
It's just
munchkin with
medium.
you?
It's gonna be medium. So
Yes.
all this should be relevant here.
Yeah, it's not irrelevant. Technically, you could put it in to
It's
save
gonna
you.
be more than 4 inches.
Hold it. Hold it. It's 3.
Oh.
I said 4 for the buffer for the box. The
Honey.
box and the package.
Well, that doesn't even
Okay.
matter. Wait, you put this in? What? You put this in?
Yeah, that's not 112.
Ah.
12, 4.
Hey, is Jonah put out any new YouTube videos?
Don't.
What? I was just curious.
Okay.
It's so quiet.
Yeah, it is quiet.
I bet that's nice.
Why did you take the thing down?
What thing?
Our little you know what I'm talking. The music.
Because reseller can
If you turn it down low enough, it won't matter.
You adjust the pricing as well. You put all this in?
Alrighty.
Free shipping. Because the shipping's not going to be expensive.
Well,
So look, you click right here, and it says shipping service.
and the past hour I have gotten 5 books done. Y'all are distracting me.
That's how it goes. Oh yeah, up here, medium mouse. See, it's only going to be 5.
It's all
maybe
good.
6.
Oh wow, it's probably not.
Calculate that right there. Just based off the weight.
Yes, that's all. It is. 4 medium mount. That's
Okay,
it.
wait, where'd you grab that?
Delivery, pricing, description, item details. And you got all the pictures on there?
No.
Put all the
Man,
pictures
I'm
on there and then press save.
surprised though. These books, like, we got a lot of really good books in this haul. Yeah, I'm in history.
I just put it over because he was.
Oh, I'm getting tired.
Good, drink some coffee. Or...
I don't want to drink coffee. Just kidding. Yes, I do. Of course I do. Coffee is my life. Tomorrow is going to be I'm going to have to drink a lot of coffee cups.
What's wrong with tomorrow?
Nothing. I'm saying I get to drink a lot of mugs of coffee because next year. Yes, man.
I don't
that's
have
so
20/20
weird.
vision.
Next decade.
Oh,
I got 20/20 vision.
Here is the medical sex dictionary. I haven't comped it yet, so we'll see if this is worth anything. I could read from it.
Thanks for doing the whole thing.
Well,
What did you learn?
did you learn a
I
little
did
bit?
learn a lot.
That's all that matters.
I want to normally some ones, but
Yeah, but you like Lego as well, so. But if you want, I got your clothes that you got at Salvation Army.
the USO volunteer ones.
Yes. I think.
Same. I'm typing descriptions for all the books, so I keep I don't know. I'm trying not to do 2 things at once, so I don't accidentally type in our description for FBA something that we say.
So I see some craziness with some of your all's thrift store prices when it comes to clothes. I think all the thrift stores around here, they don't price their clothes individually unless they're bigger jackets. So I think all these were $2.65. I'll show y'all some of the haul I got. Got a let's see, which one is this? 100% cotton LL Bean short sleeve. That's wrinkly. I need to probably.
We need an iron.
Well, we need a steamer. That's what everybody's got me on now, is get one of them steamers. So I don't have to wash everything, and then, you know, of course, washing fades and does all that. So yeah, I think it was they're $2.95, and then of course they were having their military discount day, which was like 25% off. It's only on Thursdays. So yeah, I don't know. I can't remember how much it was. I mean, I should be able to get about between $17.99 and $19.99 from that. Here's a organic cotton Patagonia long sleeve. So same thing with that.
I saw Woodland, the brand for t-shirts. Does anybody know the brand Woodland for button-ups? It was established, I don't even know, I can't remember. But I saw it at our local Goodwill, and our local Goodwill kind of sucks. They usually don't have a lot of really good stuff. But
the clothes, though, they're not bad with clothes at all.
This shirt, it caught my eye because it had some, like, those old, like, surf cars, that you put, it wasn't a Volkswagen or a Bug or anything, but it had, like, the hatchback.
Sharp, I have your stuff.
Long bed hatchback. There's a car, but anyway, it had those on it, and it caught my eye because maybe he's my dad. And I was looking it up, comping it, and the brand sold, like, decently, and then there were some shirts that were really good, like upwards of $60, but I couldn't find the exact one, so I didn't want to spend the $3.80. I'm still learning.
Sharp, your clothes are right here, so you can get started on that.
The Conair steamer.
He actually found this one. It's just a short sleeve. I think it's 100% cotton, Carhartt shirt. So yeah, that was decent. I think it's like triple X, or no, it's just XL. It's a wide one for XL.
Thank you.
Pretty awesome. It's 5, so yeah.
It is 5 somewhere. It's 5 here.
Oh, mother. Let's see. Got this one. I have not even looked this one up. I just knew whenever I saw it, I was like, let's check this out. Guess jeans, 100% cotton, made in USA. So that's definitely I mean, that just from the tag, it looks like it's a vintage one. But I mean, I am new with clothing, but I know that Guess is, and of course,
it was a large.
What?
Sorry, the book that I saw at Goodwill. It was a really nice, like, vintagey looking large. It was a size large. That's why I looked at it, because I thought, no.
You just said book. You
Sorry,
said the book was large. Anyway.
No, okay, whatever. Anyway, the shirt was large, and that's why I looked at it, because I was going to get it from my dad, but this is a terrible condition.
Let me know if any of y'all, you want to post one? You can delete a draft. Slide left. Take the whole thing, slide left from the right. So y'all might know a little bit about more about clothing than I do. This brand, Haband, Haband. I've never seen it before, and the tag is kind of worn away, and I don't think it had. It just looked like a vintage one, and honestly, I think I was maybe going to keep it if it's not worth anything. I like these kind of, what is it, fleece, or what are these called? Like flannel. Yeah, there's no tag on the inside like there usually is. This might be. I think this is a wool. Is that? Yeah, I think that's a wool.
It's not.
It's either 100% cotton or wool.
I don't know.
Old people clothes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, I call it vintage. Hey, but remember what we were talking about? I'm vintage now.
I'm vintage. That makes me really sad. I'm almost, well, I guess not technically.
You're not vintage.
Josie
was born in the year 2000.
I will be next. I'm almost vintage.
You just got done with your live?
Hello, Lost Carmen.
Yeah, Derek, I started my live, and I was like, I saw that you were also live, and I was like, man, I don't want to take any of his thunder, try to, compete with his thunder. Not that I could, You are the NASCAR man, 33:45. But
I watched a Bill Nye. You know how the guy from The Hangover does those videos? He's a doctor. Bill Nye was doing Twitter questions. And they were saying he's so upset, and I was like, it's probably because the generation he taught, they're all still dumbasses and asking the same questions he already made shows about.
yeah, y'all probably
That might not make
all
sense.
remember Bill Nye.
Love Bill Nye.
He's fun. Come here, I'll show you.
I'll show you my interests.
You're not lying.
Yeah.
Sorry, my friend is texting me.
You get distracted. Get your let's see, what I know that you bought, which one did you buy? I wasn't done showing you all the clothes, but I gotta get him started on. Were you the ones that found the shoes, or did I find these for you? Did you pay for these?
No,
Which one did you pay?
I got about like 2 or 3 shirts.
So you paid for the Carhartt, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that one is not too wrinkled. Which one did you? I did the Patagonia, I think.
The science guy. Yep.
I have your shirt, your USO shirt up there.
I like wearing old lady clothes too. I got this shirt that has shoulder pads on it, and Brandon doesn't like it. But I took the
Because
shoulder
I
pads
don't
off.
like shoulder pads on.
I took the shoulder pads off, but the like shoulders are still too long for me. But like, I'm
That's
a
what-
small individual. Like, I'm a small person, so like a lot of shirts do that anyway. But it's a really cool shirt.
Do y'all have any suggestions for? He grew up on Bill. Y'all have any suggestions for what like steam cleaner to get? Something that's kind of like, you know, doesn't have to be, I guess, too portable. Just something that's really easy to use for, obviously, reselling. I'm all about the stretchy clothes, leggings.
Me too. I'm wearing workout clothes right now. Probably should change, but
I'm wearing
y'all
leggings,
can't smell me. It's fine.
I'm wearing leggings too.
You didn't have to change. I mean, it was weird to see your hairy legs, but it wasn't that weird. Brandon has hairy legs too.
Sometimes.
You can shave. I don't mind.
A couple other things I found. I saw this little thing sitting on the shelf for 99 cents, and yeah, I couldn't really pass it up. I figured I could throw it in the flea market booth. If worst case scenario, just because it does look vintage. But I saw that it says Kenner's Super Show, and Kenner, they make a lot of what I know, like Star Wars figures back in like the 70s, and they make a lot of other things. They make a lot of just I think they make some dolls, but they make a lot of action figures and toys. So I was thinking like maybe this is actually like part of like a toy thing, and I looked it up on the spot, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. They were selling. Typically, they have a little bit more pieces to them, and this has like a little thing broken off. But I think just for this, like, the whole set thing was like over $100. But I think I could probably get at least like $30 out of this thing. It just has like a mirror. It's like a projector type thing. So you put like something down in there, and it shows it up, displays it. I don't know, honestly. And I haven't tested the bulb in there.
Yes.
You're right. Yeah, because right, Derek, you know a lot about toys and stuff. So you've seen these then. I know I can sell it by itself, but I don't really have, because there was no comparisons of just the projector, and this thing's kind of loose. It just needs re-glued, but the little shroud thing. But maybe some of you old folks remember this. Mother.
Mother.
That is a comic book reader projector. Wow, that's cool. That is pretty cool.
Whoa. That is really cool, actually.
I can't keep this dude
I thought
in
it was a
here.
helmet, to be honest.
You gonna post that, Shark? Well, here, use the
Okay.
the
You
big.
see how this book is got like the spine is kind of weird?
Here, I
Does
got
that
it.
like make it
I got the
acceptable?
hanger for you.
I mean, it's annoying. I definitely wouldn't want to buy a book where the spine is crooked like that, just because I'm picky about my books.
Huh?
But acceptable or good?
Put it against the white. Yeah, put it against the white. Turn all those
I
lights
feel
on.
like I'll include you guys
Adjust
in
the
my
bottom
decision
ones
making.
up towards it. See, I don't know. I hate that and you should iron it, but I don't have an iron and I don't have one of those steam things.
Call it good. All right.
I'd call it good for what?
The spine being a little twisted.
I mean, you could.
Because there's nothing else wrong with it. Like there's no writing in it.
Yeah, but did you point out that? And then all the dog ears and all the writing inside.
Honey, I didn't look through it all the way. I guess. Never mind. I guess it's acceptable. Oh, my bad. I thought I've been going through so many books. I thought I flipped through.
It's easy to get complacent on those things.
This spine is cocked. Okay. Might say crooked.
I like cocked better.
I'm sure you do.
That's what she said.
There's like a stain or something.
It has a stain on it?
What's this right?
$10.49. Oh man, you know the most annoying thing about Amazon is when people will undercut an expensive book. So say this book, I don't know, this is just like an example. Say this book went for like $50. Someone will put on there like $30, so their item sells, and then everybody else is screwed because they can't get. It's just annoying. It's the only thing I don't like about Amazon is because inexperienced sellers will do that quite frequently. Oh, also, if you guys sell books, an old paintbrush works really well to get the dust off of old like storage books. Like just hold it tight. Yeah.
All right, moving on to a couple other finds we had. This was like a couple of days ago. This has been sitting, as most of my things do. I just get around to whatever I feel like. I got this. I think it was $1.99. It's a Phillies Roy Halladay bobblehead. Yeah, $1.99. I figured I couldn't really go wrong.
Sorry, we were talking about the undercutters.
Yeah, those people are kind of annoying. So yeah, I think I looked up and it was like $14.99. So yeah. Again, stuff like that. Here's two. I do okay with these like workout DVDs, especially when I find them sealed. And it seems like when I go to this this Goodwill, if there's what?
These don't sell very good. I don't know. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I have YouTube. I don't
Exactly.
use. You guys, I don't use.
You're actually
YouTube
gonna.
like
Here's what you were going to do. Open this
No, I'm not.
and put
No,
the
I'm
disc into the DVD player that we don't use and we don't
That we
have.
don't
We don't
have.
one. So we're gonna have to like.
Guys,
So you're
I
gonna
really
come
don't.
in. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna
No,
come
I'm
into the
not.
computer and plug it into the computer.
Yeah,
bypass
I'm gonna put
YouTube
my Yoda
and go to
right
this
here.
age anyway.
I'm gonna
Moving
kick
on.
you out of your shop.
So yeah, this is like a little set. I got these. I think they were running a sale on their media. It was like 89 cents or something like that. But yeah, they were sealed. So I think for the set I get like $12.99, and of course I go media mail for like $2, $2.75, so $3. And those will be easy to post as well. That's one thing about these brand new items or things in boxes. They're pretty easy to post because
You don't have to write the description.
you don't have to write the description as much. Oh yeah, last thing I got. Well, no, not the last thing I forgot about. We went through the Patagonia, which that's a really good one. Right now. Let me know if you have any questions.
True, Maggie. Probably a lot of them.
So, got these Skechers. They got like a little leather tab on top of them, and that their strings are really like detailed. You see that detail in the string?
Oh yeah.
So it's like, yeah,
You guys
like
probably
some
won't
weird.
see
You
it.
can't see it. There's like some weird detail in the string, and these are just nicer. Pretty. You got like the gum bottom. It's dirty a little bit. I can clean that, but yeah, these were only like I think it was like $3 for these, and they're in good condition. I mean, the bottom is hardly worn at all. Even like you typically have them back there. Look at that, nothing, hardly anything at all. Same thing with the front. And yeah, they're New Balance. They got little leather tabs at the top. I couldn't find any used, but they were selling brand new for $70. So in this good condition, I'll clean up the sides a little bit, and it's got like a suede right here. Clean that up a little bit. I got like a brush for that. Yeah, I think I should be able to get what I don't know. Say at least at least 20 for these. Yeah, not a bad find. They're clean. If they fit you, Josie. Pretty nice.
Oh, I do need new shoes.
But they don't.
Because mine.
They definitely don't. Mom, what size shoe do you wear again? I always ask you because I find shoes, and I had a couple that were for you.
I'm just gonna guess a 7.5 or 8.
I want to say she said 8.
I think she said 8.
I think she's like 5'6". Use whitening toothpaste for the bottoms. For the gums. You get it.
I missed it. Sorry.
Derek said use whitening toothpaste for the bottoms. That's for the gum. Yeah, it's the gum bottom.
Yeah. Honey.
9. Okay, let me see. I know I have these. What about these? They have these 9.5s. Do you think you could wear those? I mean, they're like really good condition. I can't find any comparison for these on eBay. Not saying I couldn't sell them, but they do have like a couple little spots that we can't seem to get out. But if you were going to use them for, you know, whatever, I guess. If you don't care, like if you want them, I'll give them to you. But they have a couple little. See the little brown spot right there, and I can't get them off. And yeah, I could still sell them. It's just I put them to the side a while back because you told me your shoe size, and they've been sitting. So, yeah, they look like they're brush and floss.
Hey, I really like that one, the waffle, like the tread on that.
Use soft scrub. Soft scrub.
We have soft scrub.
Well, I mean, if you don't want them, just say that. Otherwise,
she was just telling you how to clean them. She wants you
Yeah.
to clean them before you give it to her.
Yeah, but I've seen her wear little girly shit like this, so I figured she might like it. I've got these two. These are like.
Oh, he's serious,
These are like
honey.
running shoes.
Use gum. Use toothpaste.
Yeah, I knew he was. I knew it. I
Oh.
was making a joke. No, these you
I
probably won't be with 10.5.
Mother says yes.
You do want them?
They are pink, yes. They're very, very pink. Very pink.
Yeah.
I will take them and resell them. Well.
No, I mean honestly, that's fine because I know you're wanting to start it. I'm completely fine with that. That's like with him. I'm giving him some stuff that I have, and it don't bother me. I mean, I'm helping my people out. I think you've helped me a little bit, Mom. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, no, I'll keep them for you. All this stuff gets to be just like they're cute. A lot of this stuff gets to be like who was it was saying it the other day? It's like, yeah, I think it was Zahir that was saying it. He was saying like stuff gets very. It's not as exciting, so you just kind of. What happened to the '70s, dude? Yeah, I think I told you, Mom. Jacob came on here the other day, and he was drunk, as you can imagine, and yeah, he was just being goofy, and everyone liked him in the chat. And he had, of course, his mustache, and NASCAR man Derek. It's like looks like a '70s stash. I'm sure you're talking about the good old '70s porn stash.
Oh man, I took him to McDonald's, and he asked for ketchup with, he's ridiculous about certain things. He asked for ketchup with his fries, but he didn't get the ketchup, so he made the girl come back. It's hilarious.
Guys, we're gonna learn some stuff. This is really good. I might, there's enough in here in this medical sex dictionary. I could probably make a whole series.
Someone said in the comments that it sells on eBay for $10.
For $10? This is worth more. Look, check it out.
It's really decrepit.
It's decrepit. It's got some like white stains on the back.
That's a rip. Huh?
Yeah, but the
okay.
white speckles right there. And either way, I always am joking. Let's go back to.
Dishwash.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Soft scrub, oh, man. Oh, okay, soft scrub, the bathtub cleaning stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here we go. This is the Cremaster, the Cremaster, 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 the muscle which draws up the testicles.
Yeah.
What, the more you know. Did you take a picture of it?
Wait, okay, the one that moves
Look up,
around
yeah,
down,
OCD,
you mean,
and
or the
also
one-
I found a similar list for our uniforms. Several companies make them sometimes. Maybe with these new ones, it might be the same.
That's not like proper or anything.
But you should. If you lift up the thing, you should see the thing, the tag. It'll say something like, it'll look like our normal NSN thing.
So anyone who
And you'll
is
see
like
underneath it'll say like something MFG.
not already a
Type that
reseller and
first
is
thing.
using this video
If you
as
have that first thing in there, it'll help show
learning
which one yours
purposes,
is.
you can sell a lot of things like on Amazon. So we actually bought, I don't know, where is that? Oh. We bought a blackout curtain. You can see it over here.
Yeah, that was when I was on
Yeah.
mid shift. I was working like 11 p.m. to like 7 a.m. and that's when Matt works. And I was trying to get as dark curtains as I could.
Yeah, so this is someone else's label from Amazon, but you can rip that off and then put your own on there.
You just put it right over.
Or put it right over.
If it was collectible, if it was a collectible item, obviously you want to try to like maybe take off as many labels as possible just to make it.
But I mean, like.
But no one's gonna care about that. Yeah, I'll pull out some more definitions.
Yes, because that one's fun. But I
Yeah,
had
it is.
questions. Was that to pull it into the abdomen or to make it go up?
To make the testicles go up? I don't really.
Oh,
I don't
testicles.
think I
Okay,
have that
sorry.
trick.
Man, why do people dog ear pages?
Yeah, I know it's kind of.
I really.
Well, a lot of
As
these
a
people are
book nerd,
studying.
As a bookworm, get bookmarks. Like as a bookworm, that really makes me anxious. Because that crease is there forever.
Polyandry, having more than one husband.
Exactly. Just anything you have, like old
Always
drum
press
wrappers.
it really hard against it.
Really? Oh, wouldn't that like make a denter?
Some of these aren't sex terms.
I'm really surprised how many terms there are though for.
It's not. It's like some of these aren't.
Should I go back and like unfold them?
Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Listen to this. This is a term. So you have like a normal like dictionary setup where you have like the term and it tells you exactly what it is. You have the definition. So it says genital zones in the nose. And then the definition for that is there are certain spots in the nose which have a connection with the sex organs.
I bet your nose is better because you're just.
I have a big nose.
Yeah.
I got that from Mom. Mother has a big nose.
Mother's fault. How do you do it without the spin cycle? I don't think our washer is that advanced. Here's a tip to make label. Here's a tip to make carrying labels. Okay.
Right,
Painter's tape on. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I've seen. I've heard of people doing
Because
that.
I know the struggle with these stupid labels, and it sucks.
Oh, have you been doing the? Because we have a lot of books. Have you been doing the SKU setup system?
Give me numbering this game.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, that is the most important part.
I know. Otherwise, we're
Everything
gonna be
every
sitting
single
here
time.
like moving it all. Okay.
No.
Yeah, we
Of course,
put
I
so.
can't.
Yeah, we put basically how we do it is as she goes with the books, she puts the SKU as like like 001 or whatever we ended on, and then goes up from there, and then she'll put the book upside down so it's easier to put the label on them. So whenever we
So then
go
when
back
we
through,
yeah, we'll start at the
then we'll
back.
have different stacks and they'll be in order. So we'll just put the label instead of having to be like, well, let's look for historians on history second
Of
edition.
course, we check.
Yeah, we check. We check, but it's a lot faster like that. So,
Yeah.
you know what they say about a man with a big nose?
No,
What do
I
they say
don't.
about a woman with a big nose?
Okay, wait. I didn't get to read. Oh, okay, yes. So I actually don't understand. I don't know if you do, honey, but I don't really understand the whole selling as a collector on Amazon.
What are you talking about? It being a collector's edition or whatever?
I guess.
Well, and this is correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's because you can't really consider. Oh no, because that wouldn't make sense.
Because I know there's like sometimes. I mean, I clicked on it once because we had a book that was a collector's. It was like a first edition, I think, and I clicked it, and then it like certain limitations apply, and you had to like go through all these steps, and I was like not about to deal with it. So, what you doing?
You want to post it? I can't get a good picture. Let me help you.
You're taller than I can.
What are you worried about?
Angle is everything.
So,
All right.
do this back.
Do you use a program like Inventory Lab or just list your FBA through Amazon? We just used it, the Amazon Central, Seller Central. Yeah.
I haven't tried this. This is my fault.
If the nose is tiny, walk away. Anyway.
You're like ready to try something. I pull them over like that.
Yeah.
Center this up along the seam of the. See the top? But you see the top seams don't go?
I dated a man with a larger nose and big feet. It's a myth. Good to know. Isn't applicable to every situation.
Like I said, with this it's kind of hard because of that patch. You try to pull it over. Same with this side. Pull it over, put like a crease on that side. It'll be a lot easier once I get my setup for the flat surface.
Women with a big nose, they are intelligent.
Did Mom say that?
Yep.
Of course she did. Yeah, you don't think you can get a picture like that? Let me see.
Hello, Craig.
Right there. Look. Is this on the square? Yeah, it's perfect.
So, I think I mentioned this, was it whenever we did the last live stream? I'm going to be, I have my own account, and we're setting up, I think I'm going to do a video on this too. Redecorating our office, and I'm going to make it my, it's going to be a guest bedroom, and basically my workspace, so I can do school there and post to eBay. That way we're not so cramped in here, because we honestly get a little irritated with each other after a while. I'm gonna make a video of me converting that room. I'm gonna paint it and decorate it with a whole bunch of little hippie stuff, and then we're gonna do live chats, kind of like a couple of pictures does. So yeah, if you guys want to see a video of me redecorating the room, let me know, because I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. Yeah. I used to be an angel until I started watching YouTube shows. I believe it.
Rum crack. Mom, since you're new to this, you got to see. You'll hear a lot of references for BCP or like BC or Bum Crack Picker. There's somebody on here that their name's Bum Crack Picker. They're actually over in UK. And they are they're like a moderator on here, but no one knows their identity. But they're always here, always posting, keeping up with the chat, making sure people aren't posting anything, like mean or offensive or anything. Just being a good moderator, and they always post links to, right there, Josie's channel. You're always doing good stuff like that. And Bumcracker has a huge following. Doesn't have any videos on YouTube, but has over 500 or something like that subscribers.
The notorious
BCP.
Like it. Hey, Reseller King, what is she getting her master's in? Out of curiosity.
One more picture. The label. The labels. So you want to turn it around?
Man, I have not. I don't even.
That label.
Where am I at?
You want to open it up and take a picture?
He is mysterious. He's a wizard, I'm convinced, because he's on all these live chats all of the time, moderating and doing an amazing job.
What do you mean? I would love to see. He's on here. You see the chat?
Me?
Or was Josie talking about something else? Oh, She's talking, or not.
Oh, okay,
She's talking about your
okay.
your thing.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I literally didn't even finish because I got distracted. All right, so the last three things that we got when we were at the thrift store.
So you think he's really from Kansas? Potentially. I don't know. Is it? But Craig, aren't you in the
UK,
The
somewhere.
UK, yeah.
I
don't
think
know.
you said
Kansas
Newcastle.
is in the UK. Yeah.
So I got these like vented Boy Scout uniforms. These are like newer ones, but they are like a lighter weight. They have like vents up in here for you, just to be more aired out, like going on hikes and stuff. They're 2XL, 100% polyester, Boy Scouts of America brand. So, and they have a couple patches on them here and there. So people do buy these. I think and I got three of them. Three of them. They're all this. I believe they all have the same patches. Yep, they were from the same person. They're all men's 2XL, and what's the other thing about them? I think someone's calling me. And they're all in good condition. All in good condition. They're not faded. These do get faded. They don't have like any scents to them or anything. No stains. And they all sell for about 15 to 20. Yeah, Newcastle sometimes. I've never been to UK. My buddy's stationed there. You remember Mom Garrett? He's still stationed there.
I bet you it was your dad. If it wasn't your mom, it was your dad. Shannon is his ex-wife.
Yes.
I'm gonna feel a little stupid.
Man, I'm all over the place.
You put an @ symbol, so you put the @ symbol, and then you put in their name, and yeah, and it'll respond to them, and it'll highlight. Capital 2.
Like the @ sign and a capital 2.
You get why it's a capital 2,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, you put the @ symbol, and you put the. You know the @ symbol, right? Like at AOL.com. Could you still use AOL because you're old?
You still use AOL.
I have that as my like trash symbol. It's okay, Mom. It's okay.
I make white capsules.
Yeah. What do you got? What are you drinking?
What are white capsules?
Ice.
Bud Light Ice, or just Bud Ice? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it would be sitting here by myself. On my phone. I have to drink a little beer.
Yeah, that's how I feel about eBay. I have to do a little bit.
I'm trying to feel cute. So,
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, okay, guys. Just random tip. We have maybe BCP. I don't know if I know about this.
Oh,
So,
just save some money.
Yeah. So if you guys, I'm sure everybody uses cleaner to clean their items before they post. This is a concentrated cleaning solution. It's called GCP.
Well, y'all know Simple Green probably,
Yeah.
but you buy it in the concentrated. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at Lowe's.
You literally use this much concentration and the rest water.
Yeah, this does I can't remember how many.
And it's really nice. It's technically a degreaser, but it works really nicely. Oh shoot, what have I done?
I can't even remember it.
Can't even roll one piece.
Yeah. I mean, it probably does 20 bottles at least. 20 or 30 bottles diluted.
Resalking is correct. We need to put our eBay store in our description.
Your eBay store in your description? Yeah, I should. I definitely should. I'll do that.
It just started. First, Smirnoff Ice Smash screwdriver. Ooh, that sounds really good.
Did you did the sell like, right? Sell at, or
Yeah.
how much were they selling for?
Like $10. I'll change the price.
Why is my
$10.
face
They don't sell for a lot.
$10 calculated shipping. Not $10 free shipping.
Yeah, I was calculating.
So not you just put like
One of them was selling for 99 cents.
it's a bid. It's sometimes that happens. Don't let that throw you off. Put $9.99 and then put,
cracked open a bed
calculated
of
shipping.
cheese? Honey, where are we gonna start the meal? Champagne.
Probably alive. I don't know.
Probably not. Yeah.
Probably making some eBay sales.
Oh, man, I always think you're like older than me, but we're the same age.
Ooh.
Sure.
Like 6 months
Here. Hey, hun, will you go get some champagne so we can pop?
Yeah, that wine was nasty. I thought it was pink Moscato, which is super sweet, but like that other stuff was $10.99. $9.99. And then calculated shipping. Don't put free shipping on.
I'm sipping on pickle juice. I was doing that yesterday. Cheers.
Man, I might go eat a pickle.
There's
love
half a pickle
pickles.
in there.
Hey, oh shoot, what was it I used to have in Japan? Whiskey pickleback. Just take a shot of whiskey and then a shot of pickle juice, and it like completely takes away the burn.
I didn't like pickles until I started dating this guy.
Love pickles. Cup of tea.
Should I put fade in the title?
Yeah, it's no, not in the title. Put it in the description. You can also start doing the Lego after that.
Okay.
You want? I know you don't really need a lot of help with that. You're a professional.
Okay, where am I at? What is going on?
With what?
All this
All those?
nonsense.
Yeah,
I'm just
I was
like,
about to start posting.
I'm so distracted.
Would you say?
We're all distracted.
I know.
Slightly or heavily
Because I'm
faded?
working, but I'm like, man, I like being a reseller.
Really
I went into my old
It's-
work today,
Just put it in,
and
it's
one of my old
passive
coworkers
base.
asked me how working for my boyfriend was, and I was like, well, it's great, because I'm technically on the clock, but I'm
Yeah,
not
okay,
at work.
heavily faded. You're right.
Getting paid for items that are selling. But
Well, yeah, all the ones on your account, you see all that, and then I give you money here and there.
yeah,
We don't really have a system worked out for that because
yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't have ATM.
no, it doesn't. I mean, you should check that
Did Brandon say he likes sweeter wine? Yes, he did. He doesn't like rosé, but he likes the pink Moscato.
Yeah, I mean, but
After he gets drinking, then
Yeah.
he'll drink harder stuff.
no, that's how I am.
Like,
Like, I'll drink it. I've drank, a shot of Everclear before.
Ooh,
Yeah, it wasn't good,
man,
but I'm just saying.
brings back memories. I didn't.
Yeah, I have to. I don't like beer, but I will drink it. I like Coronas more than anything, beer wise.
I'm definitely a bitch when it comes to alcohol.
I mean, I pretty much am too. By the way, I start. I always start with something mixed or sweet. Like,
I will say though, for not liking to drink alcohol, I make pretty decently mixed drinks. My formula is 1/3 alcohol, 2/3 juice. Wait, is it the other one? Yeah,
that's not really okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's good for me. Plus, I'm a lightweight, so.
Oh yeah, and you also use the cheaper, not cheaper, but the less alcohol content vodka for that. The flavored one. So that's why. I was about to say, I'm not saying you can't, but if you did a normal solo cup and you did 1/3
I've done it before.
vodka, I'm not saying you haven't. I'm just saying you did 1/3 of that, 2/3 of
Yeah.
that. That's it's like 4 shots. Not saying you can't do that. I mean, that's if you can do it. It's all what it's all about, getting drunk, right? So. Hell yeah.
German Rieslings.
Alcohol.
Man, I took German
That's good that what you
in what year was it? My first year of high school, not ninth grade, but the other year, because in Utah they do it differently.
You know what, Sharp? I'll even let you post those two
I
things
miss
because they're
German.
easy and You need what? You need to get your ball.
I'm part German. That's why my name is Klein. Because I'm
Your ball hole.
Kleiner, which means I'm small.
You move like a slug, son.
I'm gaining momentum.
Please. Give me anxiety.
Okay, what time is it?
Here, maybe you should start reading. I like reading. Look, mother learned how to act someone.
Whoops. If anyone would like to join, just say
Oh yeah,
so.
for real. We can have some people jump in.
Yeah.
Is Adam's on there?
Is Adams on here?
I was gonna have him follow me, but Jeremy. I think we don't have that many people in here. I think.
I'm not really concerned with how many people we have in here. I'm just having fun. Honestly. Holy, $140?
That what? No.
I'm just saying list price.
Yeah, that's how much it is
obviously not.
new on Amazon, but other people have it as cheap as. Yeah, look, you're gonna post it on there for like 11.22.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it doesn't have any. Yeah, we'll go 11.
It's got a bunch of dog ears.
Upsetty. An otherwise perfectly good book is only tainted by dog-eared corners. Oh my gosh.
That's it.
With mirrors. Yeah, it's terrible.
Nope.
Anyway.
If you were selling something really expensive, like maybe, but how much time are you gonna put into that to like the maybe potential you find something that would help?
It takes me like on average 45 minutes to sale for a list.
That's why you need to pump those numbers up. Look. So it's over a pound. This will probably do best in one of these. It's gonna be 733. Don't have to worry about that. It's gonna calculate it based on that, but you want to put it in your listing that it's
Okay,
1
this is kind
pound.
of cool. I don't know if you guys will be able to
Is
see
that
it.
one of the options where I could put, flat rate?
You can.
But there's a sticker in here,
Well, yeah.
and it's
Okay.
like,
But don't worry
it
about
seems
don't
like
put-
it's supposed to be.
Description?
There's a lot of voices in on here, I'm sorry.
Faded.
It seems like it's supposed to be
What
on this
else is
side,
there?
but it's not.
It's a faded, but
So it's
this
like,
is the military
Oh,
issue.
sorry.
OCP.
Usually
It
that's
needs a small long. And you could even put all those numbers. You could put all those height and chest.
It's gonna be a lot of pictures of.
See, so I asked. You can put it. You can put it down there, and it'll be easier. So when people are searching it, it'll go faster. It'll be easier.
I
for them to find.
made some biscuits and gravy like on Christmas. I made some for Christmas.
I found this. Oh wait, yeah, Mom likes the.
Although they didn't
Biscuits and
taste like
gravy.
Brandon's because I didn't put enough spice in
I
it.
put cayenne pepper
And we didn't have milk, so I had to wait.
in my biscuits and gravy. Did I tell you Vader got one of the Bionicles and chewed it up?
No.
Yep. You remember?
Right.
Mom probably remembers me playing with my Bionicles. Hey, chewed them all up. Piece of shit. You didn't chew every single piece of those. So it's, I'd be able to salvage some pieces. I'll just throw them in my lot. Such a waste to see Lego. Set it here. Oh, my dog had it. Okay.
Some of the pieces are salvageable, like the smaller one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
that sweet, lovable air chasing Vader. Yep, that's the one. You know, he is so weird. Whenever we go on trips, oh man, when was it? He just like lost control of his like bodily functions or something because there was vomit everywhere and there was like just bodily fluid.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I think he just get. I don't know if it's
Like
for
really
like a.
anxious.
Yeah, he gets very anxious when.
He is such a goober. Like, I thought German Shepherds were supposed to be intelligent.
No, he's very smart. He just
He
has,
is. We
he
just honestly
has
we haven't
mental
trained him.
issues.
We haven't trained him fully.
Special.
He is special.
Should I put it in a frame? What do you mean? Should I put this in like a square? What? When I type this. No.
Wait, what did Bumcrack do? Or Bumcrack?
I don't know. Wait, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Who said it? Who said it? Like who asked? Oh.
Does this get paid by YouTube?
What?
This picture guy?
It's probably a comment he
Why
deleted.
does it go out of your way to
Because he enjoys it. I'm gonna do it.
Maybe he gets to
Do whatever you do. Like,
He just gets to.
he really enjoys. I mean, he enjoys the community. He is a picker himself. He does eBay. It's just he likes being a part of.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how to answer that really. I'm sure that Bumcrack has answered that before.
Yeah, I have a question. Why don't you put out content, Mr. Bumcrack Picker?
Doesn't need to.
He likes to be anonymous.
Oh.
Can anybody moderate? You have to be given a blue wrench.
Got some
So yeah, pretty much
Chick-fil-A.
anyone in mine.
Chick-fil-A sounds really good.
If you moderate,
Yeah.
Yes,
So when you're in a
I
chat,
have to- it's just anyone in their
so
YouTube. Like anyone's YouTube channel, they pick their moderators anytime. So like go to the, so like right
you
here.
can go right here. See
Look,
Amy
pick,
Nichols.
pick Amy Nichols, and then you click
You
on the
go
little
to-
drop down. It says add moderator. That's it. They can just delete bad comments if people are trolling. They can
Yeah.
kick people off if they're doing stuff like that.
somebody reports somebody.
No, it's
saying
just
that
it's
they
just
do
to
report
keep the
Just
chat
summon
clean
Okay.
and hate free.
Summon the moderator.
Yes.
No. What are you talking about? I'm saying if the moderator
Yes, I know
is
exactly.
in the chat, they can kick the people out or whatever.
Thank you for all that you do, Mr. Pratt.
Oh, Mom, I still have these, and I'm sure a couple of y'all will. Yeah, because I'm part of it. I'm sure some of y'all will remember these. I have some of the original set of garbage fill kits. This is this one's from, so this is the Series 2. It's 1985 Series 1. So yeah, I think I have like 60 of them here. And I found these in a plastic bag at a thrift store. I paid $1 for all of them, and they included some like baseball and football cards and whatnot. But yeah, I only paid $1 for all those, and they do sell for up to $10 a piece. Some of them are really good. The common ones are like about $10 a piece or so. I have one. It's called Atom Bomb, and then there was a variation of Atom Bomb called Blasted Billy, and I have both. And they sell for like, if they were graded PSA 10, some have sold for $700-800. If they are graded PSA like low, which I mean mine are in pretty good condition, but PSA wise they're probably like 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah.
There's different companies. There's different companies that do it. You send them into them, they send them back to you sealed, and like a hard plastic thing, and it has like a barcode on it, so that you can easily so that it's graded through that barcode through their system, so that it's tracked by them and it's authenticated as a real thing. And then they also say like 1 out of 10. There's the grading on 10 being like absolute, like it looks like it came out of a pack and no one touched it with their bare hands. Yeah, all the cards have a variant, like Derek said. They have like it's like they'll be like it's the same card, it just has a different name. So like Atom Bomb or Blasted Billy. So and then some of them are more rare than others. They also have glossy or they have glossy or matte finish, and that's like during like in between a certain like series or two, they decided to go with more of a from a matte finish to gloss finish or vice versa to save money, or because they had done so well. I can't remember which one it was. One of them, if some of them are printed in the old version, like a matte finish for like this series or whatever, the rares, because there wasn't a lot of them made. Matte finish, yeah. So I have a couple that are matte and I have a couple that are gloss. Let's see if I can find them. I'll show you all the hippy skippy.
All those for $1?
Yeah. I mean, I bought the sleeves for them, but they were, I mean, for them being just sitting there in that bag, they were in pretty good condition. Like some of them had, of course, the roughed up edges and whatnot, but not enough to really say that they were like in bad condition. A couple of them were, but anyway. So yeah, they couldn't keep up with the demand. Yeah. So here we go. You got Atom Bomb, you got Blasted Blade. These are the two most expensive cards in the whole set. And they also had variants that had the checklist on the back, which says are a little bit more. And then of course they had like the typical like you have like random like driver's licenses or whatever. Oh, it sucks. A couple of these actually had the little goofy ass kid wrote his name on them. I don't know how to couple. Oh yeah, then you have these. So you have like this is like a large Marge, and you have a couple of them that have like you collect the picture on. So it'll like display a whole picture. I don't have a whole set of those, but what was I looking for? Yeah, there's a couple that had little kid putting his name on there. I mean, to be fair, that's what they were for. I mean, the kid at that time didn't know that yeah, here's one. Kid that didn't know that they were going to be collectible, but I'm sure at all. But luckily, there wasn't a lot. Here's I don't think these are any of the rare ones, and a couple of them, I think. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, they're all Series 1, unfortunately. But little kid put his name on there. Kevin Luck. What is Kevin Luck? So, but they're still in good condition. Other than that, just he put his name on there. What if it turned out he was like famous or something? He's like a football player or something, and it's like I look on the back, it's like Michael Jordan. You know how much this thing would be worth? It'd be ridiculous. The fact that it's already worth that much, rarity being so old and like collectible, and then you have some little kid that was never famous at that time, and it's like Michael Jordan's card. Like they'd probably be worth a lot. Want to talk about a rookie card? Yeah, the puzzle. So yeah, I got all these for $1, and just like a lot of my things, they just have sit. I just honestly, you want to know what it was, and y'all can throw out your opinions on what I should do. I didn't know how to sell them. It's like I didn't want to cheat myself by selling them in bulk, and I didn't want to waste a bunch of my time by selling them in, individually. I figured maybe I would just figure it out as I went, and then just try to get some, just like post them when I was ready. So like I said, I just set them to the side, didn't really care. And I like them. I think that they're really cool. That's why a lot of the stuff I but that's why a lot of the stuff I keep around, because I think it's cool myself. Yeah, they were controversial, Mac. I was looking up some of the things on them. Yeah, people, a couple of like school systems banned them because they were considered like disgusting and ad for children, I guess.
I don't know how to do shipping information.
What do you mean? What don't you? Yeah. So
Okay. I put in the description. Okay, delivery. This is where I change shipping information, right?
Yeah. It says please provide shipping for your item.
Okay.
Click on that. The package details.
I just put in the weight. I put 2 pounds, right?
That's fine. Yeah. You.
It was at 1.56 ounces.
Yeah. And so yeah, I mean, if you. But the bad thing about so it puts it up another once you go up to 2 pounds, it puts it up another pay scale.
So like 1.9.
So I put like 1 pound because we know that with that bag, it's not going to be if we happen to go with that the flat rate. Because it is, but what I'm saying is the calculated is just I don't know. I do it weird. I'm weird about it. So if you do calculated, it's going to calculate it based on whatever dimensions you put in, right? And then they're going to pay for those dimensions. Typically, if you put in those dimensions and you're going to use a flat rate, regardless, you're going to get a little bit more money on shipping. So you're going to get like that flat rate for you because you're just starting at $7.55. So whenever you put in, hey, this is a pound and 14 ounces, and then it's 9 by 10 by 3 poly bag or whatever. Basically, it's going to calculate more than $7.55. It's probably going to calculate and it's going to charge the buyer based on where they're at. That's another thing. A certain amount, which the smartest thing to do probably is just to like make it as simple as possible and just say, hey, I'm going to charge a solid $7.55 for shipping.
So flat rate then?
Yeah, you can do
That's
that.
one of the options.
A lot of times I just post things because so I don't know, I just kind of like getting that extra money on shipping because a lot of the things that I sell, I have to put a little bit more time into shipping, like my fire hose. So unfortunately I've just applied that to everything. That's probably not the best thing to do though.
Okay, so wait,
What'd you sell, Matt?
What's the option?
So, well, you don't have to say flat rate. You just put in what you know the flat rate is going to cost. I think it gives you that option now. Shipping service. It does. So,
Expedited? What exactly does that mean?
expedited service means it's faster. So, priority mail is definitely faster than like medium mail or parcel select ground or any of those. So, like you have your standard services ground. You never hardly use this. Economy services, retail select ground. Disregard those unless it's a bigger item typically. I mean, why would you sit here and pay? I mean, parcel select ground you might be able to get away with, but look, it's $7.32. That's if it was going like really close.
So where's the flat rate?
So you want to scroll down here to expedited, but it says mail flat rate envelope. That's not it. It's a padded one. It'll say, there you go, USPS priority mail padded flat rate envelope. It's going to charge them $8. So the buyer pays $8. And you just put it in that and you save about 45 cents on the shipping.
Okay. Yes.
And I don't know why.
Where am I? Okay.
What?
It costs $7.50. How come that one said 8 then?
It charges them a little bit more for like the light. I want to say it charges them. It charges them what I'm not 100% sure on this. And the rates have gone up. I forgot about that. The rates have gone up. So honestly, it might be like about $8. Regardless, doesn't matter. You are going to get enough money to pay for the shipping that the buyer pays you.
So where do I enter in the shipping?
What do you mean?
Oh, do you already do it?
Yeah, that's what I was doing the whole time. So look, you put the package weight, the package's dimensions. You go back, get the shipping service, USPS.
I just put 2 by 2 by 2 inches. It's like,
why?
Because I don't know what the size of the package is going to be.
You don't need to. It's priority flat rate.
So could I just put 0?
You could have bent the 2 if you wanted to, but I always just put it about the same, 10 by 13 by 3. I think that's about what that is. It's like 9 by 13 or 9 by 11 by 3 or whatever. You're correct. It doesn't really matter because you're charging them based on the fact that it's a padded flat rate. Lord of the Rings PS2 game. So, but yeah, we can all remember starting off and questioning everything that we all did it. It's a lot easier, I think, to like watch videos. So like, well, you've been watching videos. He's been watching Rally Roots and I think a couple of y'all, of course me, but
I don't usually send out stuff.
what about starting? You have to start that.
Okay.
People do have them. A lot of people have like how to get started on any video or something like that. Stuff. Yeah, the shipping part is the hardest to figure out at first. Once you get that down, it's like everything else kind of comes with the knowledge that you get. So yeah. So with this, it's going to be through that priority flat rate envelope, and yeah, that's it. You didn't take a picture of that?
I did take pictures.
Oh, you just haven't put them into your.
So it's good to go? Thank you. That was really hard. Should I put all the labels?
You get interrupted, but post as many pictures as you possibly can from as many angles as you possibly can. And if you just know that you're going to fill up those 12, like you can be less selective about how you take the picture, except for the first picture. Make the first picture like, you know, as focused as possible, you know.
Okay. Yeah, they turned out really well. Good. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, where's the shipping thing?
What do you mean? We just did that.
Okay, so that's
Delivery.
delivery. That's just one of the options. Okay.
But why were you wanting to go back to it?
Just like doing everything.
There's nothing wrong with
I was
that.
going down the list. It was just one of them.
Man, I remember I used to sit, like, I would go there and I would review my listing I was about to post when I first started, like, 3 or 4 times because I was just nervous about forgetting something. But now it's like, I don't know, it becomes to be like second nature. It's like taking time at work. Seriously, it's like, well, you get it all down. Like, you just, yeah, it's just like that. You eventually start to realize where the check boxes are. Like, they all get filled in with like a lot of the same stuff. It's just eventually you change a couple little things based on what you did or whatever. But the same thing can be applied to this system. Yeah, and I was the same way, Derek. He even said he lost a lot of money my first year with shipping, and I was the same way. Not that he not that we're saying that like we didn't make any money. It's just that we lost a little bit of our potential profits because we weren't good at shipping. I was the same way, same exact way. You get better and better at that stuff, and that's honestly like that is one of the one of the big ones is shipping, if not the biggest one.
I got a source of that stuff now.
Not necessarily. We'll keep on using some of my stuff because he's been helping me at the flea market like tremendously, like a lot. And so he wouldn't let me pay him because he said he enjoys doing it. But at least I told him, I was like, look, dude, I got all this. I got way too much inventory. I want to get more, and I don't want this stuff to be like laying around. So let me pay you in inventory, not so much of what I would ask for it, obviously, about what I paid for it, so that he can pretty much benefit just as much as I would. And yeah, I think that we can definitely both benefit from that. And he'll learn, by being my apprentice.
Great level.
Yeah, look at that. He said he went from a 30, I'm assuming average, 33% profit to 70% profit with shipping the right way. So, I mean, it is important. Yeah, it is important. I noticed, you know what? I noticed that too. I noticed looking at, because you can look at go to overview right here, sales. Oh, look, it shows, so right here you have your sales. So like from December 1st to December 31st, 4,042. Not still at level. Disregard that. So you go to selling costs, same thing. December 1st to December 31st, 12,040. So yeah, I'm definitely less. I'm about where you're at. Yeah, I'm just about where you're at, Derek. Probably about that. Yeah, 70% profit. That's about where that's at. So what was the? Yeah, it's that's exactly what it is. So yeah, Derek, I'm right there with you. 70% profit. Yeah, see, yeah, well, pretty close, like within $30, $28. Yeah, that's about like. See, if we're about 70% profit. Taking out. It's hard for me to like, because I generally like most of the stuff that I buy, because of storage units and everything. It's like the amount of money that I've technically invested into it, not taking time, without cheating, without taking into account my time. My per item investment is very low. I mean, because of buying the storage units and just having so much stuff that I'm working with. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my investment on these items is just super low. What's everyone else doing right now? Y'all listen to some stuff, or you could jump on, Derek, if you want. I can, and you too, Mac. I don't know if you're still running around. I don't know where everyone else is at. It's been you on for the past couple. Go ahead. Give me a second. I'm about to walk off right as you get on. I got to go. Give me just a little something to eat, maybe. You want a peanut butter jelly sandwich? That was a weird answer. You know that it's okay if they hear you. Do you want anything to eat? But not a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Yeah. Right. Do you not like peanut butter jelly sandwiches? I know I eat those a lot, but
I don't think they go well at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's just me though.
You can just stand those up. If I ever use boxes like this, just stand it up and then you can use my bad.
You put more energy into things.
Huh?
So that I can move on. I'm just kind of like.
So that I can move on to the next thing.
I'm moving kind of like this.
You know the energy whenever you have something to tell me, and you come like busting into the shop at work, and you got something to tell me, and you're running over to. You need to have that energy with this. You got something funny to tell me. You need to channel the energy. Use your strength. Use that anger. Do it. I am the Senate. I put the StreamYard. You're looking up Obama Biden pins? We found some Obama Biden pins. Oh, here he is. Come on, buddy.
What's up, my man? What's going on?
Trying to teach
this. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Hey, he's the one. I think I showed you. He's the one that does the Hot Wheels and Matchbox car races. That's cool. I think I showed you. And you send in your own. Send in your own car.
That was that whole video that I did today. The whole live.
Yeah.
Getting everybody ready. I already got like 6 people already so far.
Yeah.
And Glenn kept on saying he's the 2019 champion. Nobody's gonna kick me off that. I'm gonna reign next year.
Glenn. you on here, Glenn?
What's that?
I was asking Glenn if he's on here. Seeing if Glenn was on.
Oh, but we have Lobster that thinks he's going to knock people off this year.
I posted the chat so you could jump in, Lobster.
Come on, Lobster. Let's talk. Come on. You say you're going to knock everybody off that championship.
I'd like to see you, bud. Get on here. If you're busy, though, I get it. Oh boy. Thanks, Mom Crack. Got to get the Lobster's a real dude. He's on there. Got some good little tips. I like that you come on with like a minute video and you're like, hey, here's my tip. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just done. And it's like, yeah.
Here's my tip. Don't get married again. That was today's.
You did it.
And she's still on the phone and we're just not even talking.
Adam.
Is that Tommy?
No, that's Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
Not much, buddy. How you doing?
There's the one that wants to go into the Air Force.
Yeah. Like any specific job you're looking for?
What?
Any specific job?
You tell him. You want to be. He wants, like I told you want probably shore patrol or MP.
Oh, okay. So security forces, SecFo.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. You'll get that job. There's no question about that. They have no shortage of people needing to be in SecFo, and there's a lot of opportunities once you get in of different places you can go and different.
They get deployed a lot.
They get deployed a lot too, though. But their deployments are typically pretty.
Yeah. Well, I told him. I says he wants to live in Green Bay. I'm like, ugh.
Bull.
The 2008 ones as well.
This I didn't even think. He has some like 2008 Obama Biden
2012
election pins, and they sell for two of them $15, and they paid shipping.
That's just one.
There you go.
That's two official ones.
I know, but like it's just one.
Pizza Planet. Oh, that's cool. From like Toy Story and
Toy Story. Yeah.
Cameos in like a bunch of movies.
They even have a Hot Wheel now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a fit.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
I'm gonna go with that for long, Adam.
Yeah, well, it fits perfectly.
Yeah, no, Nick. Honestly, like I would suggest. Okay, well, I don't want to get into that. The only one that the Air Force gets the best treatment from every single person that I've ever talked to. I've been in every single branch. They always say that, even to me before I wanted to join. They were like, "You should join the Air Force."
Well, when I took my ASVABs, I guess I wasn't paying attention, and I only my score was so bad they were going to make me a logistics major at in Quonset Point here in Rhode Island, and I'm like, seriously, I want to work with avionics, and they're like, so they said take the test again, and then I scored even higher, and that's when the Navy's like, yep, oh no, here's trouble.
I was just typing that in the chat.
What's up, Mr. Lobster?
What's up, guys? And girl.
Lobster. He's from
do you have?
How are you guys?
You know my station, right? My setup here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have your own crustacean station?
Yeah, it's called the Den. It's underneath the death pile. I got to get to it. I closed off the hatch.
Yeah.
He has to get the crustacean Hot Wheels truck.
Yeah,
now.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on Thursday and do a little car shopping.
Yep. There you
So
go.
I sent you that email.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll send you the. Now, Brandon, you guys are gonna get involved in that too, right?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna. We don't have one, but there's a guy at my the flea market that I go to has about 3 big spinning things of Hot Wheels. So I should take you like on a live and take
Live
you
and go through. Yep.
because he's got quite a bit.
yeah, I'm gonna do.
Really
I'm gonna do a video when I go to the Walmart and try to just do a pre-recorded selection based upon what I've seen from Swamp Picker You know, I'm taking notes from that guy. You know.
There's his car.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
he's ready.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, I know he is. He's over there punching numbers, Brandon. You should have seen him earlier.
I know.
He was getting all kinds of information. He had like an old school accounting calculator thing. He was all plugging in all these numbers. Like, well, that's a pretty good ratio. That guy's taking it seriously.
Yep.
But it's all right. It'll all be fun.
Miss Yosa Sells is in the house. Now, just so you know, what's her name? What's her real name? I keep on calling her Lisa, but I don't think it's Lisa, is it? Brandon. What's Siosa? What is it?
You talking about Josie?
What?
No, Siosa.
Oh, Siosa.
Is it Lisa? No.
Lisa, yeah.
It is Lisa. All right, Lisa. Just so you know, if you want to race, because of what you sell, Matchbox just came out with a banana car.
No.
So I think that would work for you. So if you want to look it up, it's an actual banana car. So it just came out, so that might be a car that you want to race. Just like I said, everybody needs to let me know. I know you're involved, Lobster. I know I have Swamp Picker involved. Darlene's involved. You got a sub from her today, right? Lobster.
What's that?
From Norgus R. Norgus.
I got one from Marvy.
Yeah,
Marvy went on there. Yeah, I haven't looked. Yeah, I don't follow that stuff too much, but I got a comment from Marvy. She was on your show. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody's support. Cool. So that's awesome.
If I go get champagne, will you stay with these people?
No, so you have to just send it to me. You cannot decorate it. Because it's part of the rookie class. You have to keep it in package.
Where you getting?
Champagne.
No, where?
Oh.
Here's the pup.
So
there he is.
Brandon, you can't tape any kind of phallic figures on top of your car if you set it in. No one wants to see your hose. I tried to keep it clean, man. If this was a couple of pickers, I would have set it just right out there. But
he's been reading from the freaking book.
What if I use like a fire engine, and then I have then it's a hose.
You can't do that because that's in my arsenal of 5 cars. I'm gonna try to send him a fire truck. Yeah, you can. There you go, snake car. There you go,
Derek. I'm gonna ship you my snake, and you'll send it down.
My wife will kill you. I don't mind them. She can't stand them.
So Derek, what do you think about this? I got it for 99 cents. You think? Yeah,
you should be able to. That should just be able to be 3M taped on the bottom or heat sealed to the bottom.
Well, it's adhesive, so I have no problem using it. I have a hot glue gun.
Yeah, just pop that together. I would throw it up for $45 and get like a if you're gonna go Kenner, try to get like a Star Wars comic book and just throw it for underneath. And when you do your video, if you could do, have you done that yet with the videos on doing it?
I've never touched the thing. Like I've never.
No. Have you ever used that on YouTube on eBay? You can put a 10-second video on with your listing, so you can set that up and turn it on and show people, because what it'll do is it'll enlarge onto the screen.
Well,
the wall.
Yeah, you know what? I might do that. I'm gonna have to. First, I got to test it. I mean, this isn't something that I can fix it if it's broken. It's super simple, but
right.
Because it's just one signal.
Yeah. If you can't figure it out, I know Lonnie and Cincinnati Picker did a video just on putting the video onto eBay.
Okay. Did you know that Lonnie has another channel for his electronics?
Yep. Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's like garage electron or something like that. Like I don't know.
Yep.
But like I was like literally looking for something, and it came up, and I was like, what? Because I saw his face, and I was like, what's going on here?
Right. Yeah. He's got so many. And then he's got what is it? Another one too with them just doing lives.
Well, he I think he took that one off and converted it into the shed flips.
That's it. Garage Geek Guy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, see, Reseller King said it. They let me put a YouTube link to the video on electronics that he sells. Yep.
We need. Good.
It helps because I know John had a Disney really clock that opened up and did all this wacky stuff. And if he didn't put that on there, people wouldn't really know what it did. And he made some good money on that piece. No.
So would he put the link in the description?
What's that?
He put the link in the description?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And you can do, I think it's up to a 15-second video.
All right.
Of the product that you want to show.
Right. Yeah, I thought about just opening up another YouTube channel just to do that, and then just drop the videos when the item sells.
That's what he used to do.
That's what he used to do, but now he does them all private, and then does it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's smart.
Lisa wants to do a purple pecker car. Oh God, cats, fur balls.
He's mean.
I got an 86-pound dog and a 74-pound dog. So.
Oh, goodness. I just saved you from the mean one.
I mean, I even have, and I know Brandon, I know you'll like it because I have it sitting in my closet. I have a U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds Hot Wheel.
Oh, really? Blue one? Blue and gold?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, blue and white.
Blue and white?
Blue and white.
Oh,
blue and gold. Blue and gold. Blue Angels.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the Navy one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got the blue and white. They came here and we were working and they were like, "Hey, you want to go take some pictures with them?" And I actually didn't go. I don't know why I didn't.
See, that's what my oldest one, because he wants to be a meteorologist. If he didn't have his 4 concussions, he was going to go to the Air Force Academy, and that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to take the time with them and go right through and be their meteorologist, to going around to all the different shows.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Be a good job.
Yep, because they literally have an actual meteorology station in one of the carry boxes that they.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how much we went into it. I mean, we looked right into the whole aspect, because they were here we have Quonset Point Air Base here in Rhode Island, and when they come down, because being prior military, you get to go around, and definitely we got to go see all that kind of stuff. So we were like, this is cool. Lisa, tell Derek a purple Packer car would be awesome.
Purple Packer.
So, Brandon, any plans for the new year?
I'm hoping he's getting food right now, but I'm hoping he goes and gives me some champagne.
What?
Some confetti cake and champagne sounds great.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. Here's the deal, Lisa. If you want to, because you have that stuff accessible to you at all times, you go and buy a monster truck or you go and buy a Hot Wheel and you customize it to that. If you're interested that much. I do my own custom Hot Wheels, so unless you want me to do it, but I'm not sure about how that would go around over here. And I think it might be a little bit too long.
What about you guys? What are you doing for the new year?
I'll probably be in bed by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, honestly, I'm getting pretty tired too.
Yeah, I can't be staying up anymore until midnight because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But to watch a ball drop, unless it was dropping on somebody's head, then that's a different story.
Yeah, honestly, I've never really been like super into the whole New York City like ball dropping thing. I mean, yeah.
I was saying just a little while ago, the last time I got drunk was 20 years ago tonight.
What was that?
The last time I got drunk was 20 years ago tonight.
Wow. Good for you.
Yep.
Last time I got drunk was, I think, Christmas Eve. But actually,
I get so drunk, I got the dog drunk, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I love about Amazon?
What's that?
If I get hungry, I can just go and delete one of my items from my inventory and get something to eat.
You sell food on there?
Thinking, yeah, I'm getting ready to go to work. I got to be to work. I work at one of my side hustles. I work at a restaurant, bar and grill, and I'm a prep cook. And I can eat whatever I want, but I try not to. But
you're the people I don't like.
Why is that?
I used to be an executive chef, so. You
Nah.
know how many prep cooks I've gone through in my years of being a chef?
I'm sure a lot.
Yeah.
It's a high turnover.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there 2 years now, and I'm the only one from the original group. I'm the only one left. Everyone has just moved on.
Yeah, I was an executive chef at the Longhorns. I literally opened the restaurant. I started with 175 employees. When we opened the doors, we had 74.
Wow.
How bad it was.
I enjoy it. It's one of the things that I wanted to get into midlife.
Yep.
And I had an opportunity to get into the kitchen, and I took it, and I'm very comfortable behind the prep table. I have no burning desire to go behind the grill.
Yep.
There's too much stress that goes with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather work with the two conflicts between the waitresses and the cooks.
Yep.
And I can deal with that.
Yep. See, that's the thing with being an executive chef. I had to be the quarterback. I had to be in charge of the line. I had to make sure the prep cooks are doing everything right. And then I had to be the expediter. And that's the work.
Right. My famous lines to the waitress was, "Well, it wasn't on the ticket."
Yep.
My famous thing to the cook is, "Well, take your time. Don't worry. It's only food."
Right.
They get stressed out over the simplest little things,
Sure, so I'm not mean. It's just when you had a 16-hour day and you're trying to close the restaurant and nothing's going right, you do get very frustrated.
Yeah, that's that last 30 minutes when you're starting to break down.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to get everything cleaned up, and then you got that last 15 minutes, and then someone wants to put an order in.
No, don't you
You know,
that?
like, you mother effer. Are you serious right now?
Yep.
Yeah. So tonight we're closing the kitchen at 10. And then we're running some Schaefer pans after hours for the guests to celebrate New Year's. So I gotta monitor that. So it's gonna be a late night for me. I was kind of bummed because I wanted to get back in here and it's my Friday, so I'll be able to have time in the midweek to sort out the rest of my stuff. But I started there working one day, and I ended up now I'm at 5.
There you go.
So I like it. I really do.
No, seriously, if you want me to customize it, I could add some things into that if you really want it that bad. But yeah, no, they I've seen it where I'll get there, and because I used to do, sometimes I had to do a lot of swing shifts because being the executive chef, I had to be there for the delivery in the morning. I had to make sure everything was going copacetic. So I was pretty much the opening manager. Only a couple of times I had to do a mid shift, and doing mid shifts suck because 10:30 we would have our second crew come in. We would have our because our main QB would be there. He would run grill, and he would do grill and char, and then we'd have somebody come in just to run salad fry. And if that person didn't come in, I was pulling I had to pull. I would have to pull one of my prep cooks, and I only had 2.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it gets a little stressful back there in the kitchen.
Yep, it does. I know you are, Lisa. That's why I just thought it kind of funny. But yeah, so and I think I had a stroke at work. So that's how bad it got.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was in opening up in the morning. My QB decided to call out at 10 o'clock, and I had 2 prep cooks that didn't know how to run grill. I was going to bounce over to run the grill. I was all set, trying to call somebody in to come in at least to do salad fry so I didn't have to run everything myself. It was a Friday morning, and all of a sudden I says, not feeling right, went to the bathroom, and boom, next thing you know, I'm out. I'm down. So, but
yeah, you guys ever had these?
What are they like?
The honey sriracha combos?
Combos, yeah. Yeah, my kid loves that stuff.
Paid $1 for these at CVS. I sold them, this is the last bag. I was selling these for like $14.99 on Amazon.
Yeah. We just got the Lay's smoked barbecue chips. Have you seen those?
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah. They just came out.
Are they good?
They're good. Yeah.
Wow. What are they smoked with?
They're smoked barbecue, like a barbecue ribs.
Oh, smoked barbecue. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, they have that, and they have a lime Ricky flavored chip too.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
Right at Walmart, my man.
What's Brandon doing? Getting more confetti cake?
He's getting some food and talking to our buddy.
He's doing peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
He's
the only cat I know that goes live or gets on to go live and walks out of the room. Like, Brandon, where are you?
Well, here's the thing. There's My Flipping Life, which is Jordan, and myself have been caught falling asleep on a live.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
I was literally out cold on a live. And Brandon, Jordan, he was literally like everybody tried to call him and everything. And literally, nobody could get in touch with him. They had to call his wife to come in and open him up.
That's so funny.
Bread and butter pickle chips. Those are easy to make. You should be able to make those too, Lobster, right? You guys make those?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good appetizer.
Those are good.
Chips, yes.
Yeah, see? Pickle chips. Yeah, everybody knows the pickle chips.
Yeah, we do the spears though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Do you guys do the blooming onions? Because those are amazing.
No. I want to though, but we just do onion rings, but I want to do the blooming onion. I mean, we just need the press to cut them, but that we would make a hell of a more on appetizers if we added that to the menu.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's it. That's the thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, blooming onions. That's so easy to make, but when you try to make onion rings the right way, you know.
Right. Yeah, we just added this month the California crusted thin. It's a thin crust pizza.
Yep.
One topping only, and it's like $9-10, but it's a good pizza. But the thing that kills me is these waitresses aren't doing it right, and they're allowing the customer to add like 2 or 3 more toppings to it, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, for the menu to stick to it, they never stick to it.
Reseller King, if you go to Outback Steakhouse, they have bread and butter pickles.
They're making fun of me for leaving.
Yeah, for
Yeah, this is my show, but you're part of it too. So.
Yeah, but I said to them, I said, yeah, at least you're not like me and Jordan. Jordan and I both fell asleep on our lives.
Oh no, you didn't. Really?
Yeah.
No, she was entertaining us while you were out getting cake.
Getting cake.
Yeah.
Cake.
He was getting pie. He was getting pie.
Oh, I did what I was talking about.
But yeah, no, like.
No.
No,
hey, I'm going to step out. I got to go to the post office and go to work, guys. So.
All right, boss.
Alrighty.
I'll send you that. I'll send you that email.
Brandon, take care, buddy. See you guys. Bye, chat. I got to go to work. Happy New Year to everybody, okay?
You too, buddy.
Take care.
Bye.
When's the next? I know there was a couple ones planned today. Do you know when the next live show is supposed to kick off from other people?
I think it's 7:30, 8 o'clock. I think 8 o'clock is the next one. I know. Just Sam's supposed to do one, but that one there, it's a pajama party. And I know that Lisa said that I think she's supposed to be on with what, Victoria tonight? Didn't you say that, Lisa? I know she's in here, so. But she said she might be at 8 p.m. Zipper list.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna probably definitely get off by then.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's 6:45. So.
Yeah, I just like being on these. I don't care how many people are on here. So as long as it's like 2 or 3, I'm fine with that. Just
right.
on here BSing, you know.
Yeah, that's right. And everybody kept on saying, "Well, you might as well make your channel just a live channel because you haven't been doing a lot of pre-recorded." And I'm sitting there going, "I like being live because talking with people, you know, pre-recorded. You do that, or what I do is if I did do a pre-recorded, I did it as a premiere."
Yeah.
I can still sit with the people in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I got a big toy show I'm getting ready for in March, man. It's gonna be crazy. I have to drive 6 hours to get there, but a lot of stuff to sell. Now you stop with the Marines are better, Lobster. Stop. Hey, Lobster, here's the deal. This will piss you off being a Marine. When I was in San Diego for boot camp, they burnt Camp Pendleton burnt down their chow hall. They had to come over and eat chow with us. They had to come over in the cattle trucks and eat chow with us.
That's probably the best they've eaten in years.
Yep. And it was so funny because Joe Sargent came through my company because I was RCPO part of my company, and he cut through my company, and I stopped my company, and I started yelling at him. Now I'm 5'6", he's 6'7", yelling and screaming at me, and here comes my officer who's Filipino, who is 4'9", and they're yelling at each other. Going, one's like looking down, and it looked like Mr. Miyagi versus like Mike Tyson, screaming at each other. Oh, it was hilarious. They came right because they don't understand that. They don't understand what a grinder is. They don't understand how we do things. He just parked right in the middle of our freaking field and just marched wherever they wanted to.
What?
I think that was a funny that part. And I was going to the medical facility in NTC, so I had to be full dress because I was going to NTC from boot camp, and I had to be fully dressed, and I had two other guys with me. And when you're going that way, you have to be 10 paces apart.
Yeah.
When you go, well, a captain walked by me and I saluted, and the rest of the two guys behind me didn't.
Huh.
And he stopped all three of us, and he goes, "Okay, you're good. You can go." And he took both of the guys' chits. They were screwed. And I was like, "See, guys, pay attention on who's walking by you."
I really don't know what to say about it.
Does anybody know what this is? Because it's missing.
That first page that like is literally just a barrier, and we had
it's the inner liner. Yep.
Inner page liner.
Inner page liner. Yep. Yeah, you can see it. It looks like they cut it right out.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
They also, for some reason, cut the top of this page.
They just there's several books that have that.
Yeah.
At the same spot. I don't know why.
Was it from a library or was it from a school that you know of?
No.
Because some schools and some libraries used to do that, so they know it was their book.
Hey, look at the back. Yep, it had something, and it had a label. So yeah, that was something.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a library. Look.
See, there you go.
Look at that. On with the knowledge.
Yeah, because you can just hand any book in and throw that thing on the back, and you'd be like, "Yeah, this is your book," and then they sit there and go, "No, it isn't." And that's how they said, "Oh no, I know it's our book because this page is this." You know, I used to do that in school. There was certain pages I had little marks in that if I was in a class and you know how they tell you put all the books to the front of the class. And then you had to go back and pick up your book, and somebody would take yours, and you'd be like, "Hey, no, that's mine."
You get the good one.
Give me that book back. I say it's crazy stuff now. But
how many people we got now?
I'm watching Live PD, and because it's in my city now, we have literally in my city Live PD driving around.
Yeah,
and they just showed that I thought it was Georgia. They said where somebody went into a police station with a butcher knife and tried to hold somebody captive.
Huh.
In a police station. How stupid are they? You know what's going to happen. God. You're about 100 feet away from a prison cell. Hello. Wow. Crazy.
Oh,
So what is your ratio? Would you say out of your storage unit? What's the ratio you grab? That's save, donate, and throw.
good question. At the very best case scenario, 15%.
Save.
No. Like throwing away.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, I had one that was probably about half and half.
Wow.
But it was kind of, I got it for like $10. I knew it was really terrible. I saw one or two things. I showed the chat, maybe you might have been there. I showed one of them one time and it had a hockey stick in it.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, you got like $80 for that thing. Yeah.
And that one, I knew that the hockey stick had value, and I knew that a couple other things did. But there was so much junk. Like there was so many bags of trash.
Well, it's like the other day, Taco put up a video. He went to a storage auction, and he didn't show all the ones that went for good money, but there had to be probably 10 units that didn't even sell for $5. And I'm like, you never know. There could be one thing in that unit.
Yep. I would do them. I would do it almost every single time.
Right.
Unless there would have to be literal garbage bags.
Mm-hmm.
Like literal garbage bags. It's obvious it's someone's like garbage bags thrown in there. For me to not, if as long as there was enough stuff in there, if there's like one or two things in there, so they're just kind of like if there's just some cheap, and I mean like really cheap bike that's like all rusted up or whatever,
right?
And they're trying to ask $5 for it. It's like, yeah, I could maybe get that back and like scrap price, but it's like I'm not gonna waste my time. But
right,
for the most part, if I see something that has like 10 or so totes or boxes or whatever. Because I value the totes too. People will buy the totes for $3 a piece.
Exactly.
And I use them. So when it comes to those totes, if I see totes, I know that they wanted to take care of it.
Yep.
At least a little bit. So yeah. You know how many times I spend $10? I think I've spent $10 like probably about 5 or 6 times. Just like 10. That's the cheapest you can go on storage treasures.
Yeah, I used to go to one. It's called Uncle Bob's storage unit. I don't know if you have them down there, but we have like 8 of them in the area. And on the second Tuesday of every month, he has an auction that you start at all the way down in Westerly, like 45 minutes away, and then you work your way up to the northern part of the state. And we went to one, and it was starting to snow. This was about 5 years ago. And me and a good friend of mine, and one unit and had 2 units available at the time. They were supposed to have 10, and ended up with 2. They went to the first one. There was nothing in the unit, so that was a bust. They came to the second one. There was a table and chairs in the front, and they had all these boxes, but all you could see was the top of them, maybe about 2 inches of what was on top of the box, what was in the boxes.
Okay.
And it was all the boxes for die-cast cars. So I'm sitting there going, I said I would start at 7, like finish at 700, because I knew 40, 50, 60 cars there, I know I could make my money back. Plus there was pieces of the Disney set, like they had Epcot Center and they had the monorail and everything that was there. I said the only thing that would hurt would be is you get there and they're all empty boxes.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I watched the guys, and it 20, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400. I hit at 700, and I stopped, and the guy next to me goes, you interested in this stuff? I'm like, yeah, why? He goes, we'll talk after. I said, all right. He goes, he got $1,700 the whole thing went for. The guy walked in after he paid the money. He walked in. I said, that's what I went over and I asked him, I says, what? He goes, $1,700? He goes, yeah, I think there might be more box. I think there's probably 5-6 stacks of the stuff. And I'm like, yeah, some of it could be crap. Some of it could, you don't know. And so the guy Mark grabs me at the back of the shoulder. He goes, come on. I said, well, I just wanted to see if he had anything in there. He goes, don't worry about it. I said, all right. He goes, we go around the corner and he had a box truck, and he goes, look at this. One whole side of the truck was full with die-cast cars. He goes, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, 1/18 scale, everything. He goes, what are you willing to spend on this? I said, I'd probably spend $500 on it right here if I can check it and make sure. He goes, sold. The guy, all you hear the guy in the background, son of a bitch. And there was nothing in the boxes. They were all empty in the bin. He's chucking the boxes out the door. He goes, I'm throwing all this shit away. I pulled up. I gave him $50. I said, I'll take all the boxes. He goes, what are you going to do with these boxes? I says, I have guys that don't have boxes for their cars. They can use them. So it was hilarious as hell. $1,700. Plus the $100 for the clean out of the unit.
I think I'd just shut my eBay store down. I'm done. That'd make me so mad. Ooh. Wow, I would be so upset. Huh?
Yep.
Alcohol? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You just sit there and you go. That's why I always cringe. Like when I used to do it, I'm like, do I really? And then we had the same after we finished all that. And everybody came on saying, "Don't worry about this guy. He's a whale. He's a whale. He's a whale. He has a lot of money. He's just going to throw the money out there." There was a bin. There was a coffee mug, not a jug like Maxwell House or whatever, near the edge of the of one of the units, and it was packed. And I saw some Hot Wheels stuff in there, and so the guy kneels down and has all his buddies cronium around him, so that the auctioneer can't see him. He starts going through the milk container and all the stuff on the bottom on the ground. So I'm like, shit, you can't do this crap. So I had my buddy Mark. He goes, Derek, I'm like, what? He goes, oh, sorry, boom, and he knocks me into him and knocks him into the unit. The auctioneer's like, you both are gone. I'm like, I don't care. I'm out of here anyway. This guy's office. He couldn't buy nothing. He got thrown out.
That's hilarious.
That was the last auctions I did until I got connected with my storage unit that I have my 2 units at. He's like, dude, I got you all set. He goes, anything here that comes up, he goes, you're all set. You're gonna be doing it for me. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna heat this coffee up.
Will you make me a cup? Well, actually, are you gonna go to the store
For the champagne? See what time they close.
It doesn't say. It just says times might be different. Man, this book is tattered.
Bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's got like tape on the bottom here, and like.
Yeah. You sure it's tape or is it the seal of the book itself? Some books have like a.
Oh yeah, that clear. Yeah.
Clear coat. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of. Well, I just got the sticker that was blocking this, so I'm about to scan it.
Goof off. You're gonna use goof off to get the crud off of it.
It actually came off really nicely, surprisingly.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but I used some alcohol to get the last of the residue off.
Yeah, alcohol. You can use goof off, or you can use lighter fluid.
Really, lighter fluid.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
because it doesn't leave a film on the book or whatever, like stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know a lot of those tidbits. I've learned so much over the years. That's why you guys would laugh when I said the toothpaste. I'm like, no, seriously, that toothpaste seriously works.
Yeah. It was also very punny.
Oh, what I said about for the gums.
Yeah, the gums. Yep. No, that's what I said. Axe spray, lighter fluid, the toothpaste, what you were saying about the was it Scotch Brite? No, not Scotch Brite.
Mom was saying that.
Yeah. The only thing is you have to be careful not getting the one with the bleach.
Oh yeah.
Because if you get because they have the one with the bleach now, and if you get that all over you, you're done.
Just figure out a way to make that go.
So actually, this book still goes for $20.09 on Prime, in acceptable condition.
Nice.
So.
Man, there were just so many good books in that unit. So many.
And it's so funny that I go and I see a lot of these people and they're like, "Oh, we're not gonna go after books. We're not gonna go after books. We're gonna have to go." Uh-oh. Hold on a sec. Let me see who I got.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Me.
Vader, go.
They want to have a Star Wars Battlefront.
Live stream on Twitch.
The old one or the new one? I haven't gotten the new one, but I kind of want to. It's getting a bunch of players now.
Picked up some Chinese food. That sounds really good now.
I don't know. I have to see how much I'm gonna be able to list these for. Reflections of Hope. You are not alone. I have no clue what
I
that
don't
is.
remember Boy Scouts doesn't have we didn't have like name tags on them. But the Boy Scouts of America goes over the right side.
That is the right side.
Oh, was that?
That is the right side.
I know. It's military uniforms. It goes on the left.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
You're just saying that's inconsistent with the.
I didn't know what they were going for or something.
The 60s stuff had it on the left side. The Boy Scouts of America.
I've got.
They did change it.
Yeah. The dark greener ones had the
Explorer. That's what they're called.
Yes. Yep.
Why'd they like change it?
Well, now because it's Scout of America now.
Oh, so they gotta do it different?
Yeah. It doesn't say Boy Scouts anymore. None of it does.
I mean, I was told, like, because I'm in the Air Force, like the Air Force goes above your heart. Like, oh.
He's saying where the just where they put the patches at.
Yeah.
Right.
Scouts doesn't go above your heart.
No. Nope.
Lost something.
How to manage your money.
It goes below. It goes below the Scout's honor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you in?
I was for about 2 years until our Scoutmaster was being a real PIA. Yeah. Let's just say he ain't no Scoutmaster no more.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know why I set some of these books aside. Maybe I just haven't. Maybe I hadn't scanned them. I have so many books, just so many books. laying around.
Hey, you mind if I sell the Obama Biden later today?
No, I don't mind that. What do you mean later today? What's going on now?
So, do you see this? Anybody in the chat? The spine here is really not looking too hot.
That and the outside of it too. You can see where the creases are.
Yeah, but does anybody know if you can like glue it? If there's a way to glue it?
Yeah, I've been doing it.
Not with Elmer's glue.
No, that's like
like restorative glue.
This stuff right here. Everyone, it's called Craft Bond. It's by Elmer's, but everyone like the ones that I've been doing, they work really well. That doesn't need to be done. No, it's you can't really fix that.
14, go to page 14. It's bad. You can see the
14.
glue on the spine. Honey, 14.
Okay, but I was doing on page 14 on the X's.
No, page 14.
And it has that like water spot on it. This one might not be good to post. How much is it worth?
20.
I'm okay with saying it's a no-go because there's so many like it's nasty.
All right.
Just cancel it. I don't like doing that, but
I just had to watch the end of the Navy Kansas State game. Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Navy win?
Navy won in overtime with a field goal. Yes. Lisa didn't know what PIA meant.
Surprise. I knew what it was, but I'd actually never heard people say it in an acronym form.
Yeah.
What is it?
Pain ass.
Oh.
Wait. Let me ask you this: is it a pain in the ass as in like they're getting on your nerves, or like as in like a Catholic priest pain in it?
Bad Catholic priest pain in the ass.
Oh.
Not to me, but one of the kids.
Eric, this is a therapy session just as much as anything.
Oh my God, I feel so messed up.
I probably should have gotten this, but there was an entire set of really nice fine china at Goodwill, and it was in a box, and it was the full set. It was like 10 plates.
Who made it?
I can't
It
remember.
matters. It really does.
I know it does, and I looked it up, honestly.
Why would you pass on a bag of coffee cups? You're a goofball, Lobster.
Yeah, mugs are pretty good. They are definitely pretty good.
Oh my God. It's like people laugh. One of my groups that I'm on Facebook with, and it's called Toy Therapy.
Yeah.
It's like how do you feel when you walk by something or you've seen it since you were a kid and you don't have the money to buy it or and stuff like that, and you literally like people like go, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh man, like crying and
about the toys.
Yeah. Reseller King says, Brandon, you need to watch Everybody Hates Me by Tom McDonald.
Like, it's up if you want to make who gets this money?
I know, but
you can accept it right now, get your 1099, or you can wait it out and hopefully get. That's what I do. I compare and see what other people are getting out of it, and if people are getting a little cheaper, then go for it.
Lisa's like, he went there.
I sure did.
Those are good, Lisa. They work sometimes. Then it all depends on. Did they come in the two pack, Lisa? Some of them did like that. Hey, Nate, you finally woke up? Or did the Saudis get to you?
What do you mean? What's wrong?
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna bounce out. I gotta make a couple of phone calls before everybody gets situated. So, where you guys gonna be? I guess Lisa said she's gonna be where? At 9 or 8?
8. I'll probably stay on here for a little bit longer. I mean, I got nothing else. We're just gonna be sitting here doing this.
Yeah, but she said she was gonna be at what? List and zip?
Shut up the list or zip it or list it. I can't remember who's doing it. I think shoot, I can't remember who's doing it.
Okay.
It'll pop up on our notifications.
All right, bud. All right, we'll go out to you guys later.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
All right, man.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, it's just us. So, if anyone else wants to jump on, they can, or if not, it's going to be pretty, I hate to say boring, but I don't know, just.
It's going to be pretty mellow.
Yep. But honestly, a lot of people just jump on here just to have something in the background, so.
Oh, Vader.
What, Vader?
He says I'm hungry. You hungry, bud?
I think he just wants to play with the air hose. Hose. There's the puss. You dumping the puss?
Yeah, because I'm busy listing.
Well, good.
Should I take a picture of the back of the pen?
Yeah, you can, just to show that there's not a lot of corrosion.
Well,
measure it and put that in the description.
Measure it.
Measure it.
Measure.
Look, it's got a little measuring thing right here. You don't have to pull it up. That's why I like those cutting mats. They have the.
Should I get the circumference?
You're gonna get the what's it called? The area, like the diameter of the.
Yeah. Pi times the diameter, or 2 times the radius. Yeah, 3.1415 something. Actually, I will put that in the title. Thank you, Brandon. Or
you can. It wouldn't hurt anything. It's just goofy.
Is this what God's ambassador looks like?
This is what it says. Billy Graham.
It doesn't even button, both his pockets. What's he got?
Oh crap! He didn't, did he? Oh, that's where his glasses were, probably.
I don't know why. That was just the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
It's not even funny. It's just like shows that he's a down-to-earth human being.
He's like, look at me. I don't even button my with my
He wears a jean jacket on with some other jeans. He's denimed out.
Okay, so yeah,
a blue shirt. His little boy blue.
Little boy blue. Little boy blue. He needed the money.
God, I wish I was this cool.
This has his autograph. Whoever this guy is. So that needs to go in the autograph pile.
Actually, is like a little bit dirty.
Okay, well, get it out, clean it, or do something. Do whatever you can. Unless you don't want to, you want to just put it in the description.
No, I don't.
You can do that. It's just if you can clean it, why not? Unless it takes a lot of time.
Might be in my van yet when we go live. Teenager bride likes I love teenagers.
These two can go to the market.
Look, Brandon is running his sweatshop.
You're still a teenager, right?
No. Well, I mean, technically. So
You're 19. How old are you? You're 19 as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
And she technically is still a teenager.
Yeah.
Does. Can't even fucking. I mean.
Yeah, they're raising the age of adulthood now. Cigarettes, you know, like the same. It's like
I mean, it makes sense, honestly.
it's like buying a handgun. You know, you got to be 21.
I really feel
Basically
like
the same thing.
I quit.
Yeah.
Is this yours? Put right here.
My wallet. I don't like bifold wallets. You know.
I'm thinking about getting, because in Japan, it's a common thing to have those, like kind of what females have, but it's like males have them too.
Like one of those zipper pouches or something?
Well, they have like
I'm
the full like bifold wallet that's like the size of bills. And it was good for me because I had Japanese yen, and then I had American dollars.
It's got one crease on it?
Yeah, it's just a bifold. It's a bifold, so you'd open it up, and then it would have like some slots for like, you have a lot of slots, and it even had a zipper thing because up to $5 were in about $5 in Japanese currency was coin.
So everyone had one of these. Right?
Yeah, so $10, and it was like $10 approximately and up in value was bills, nothing below that. So everyone had coins. So like you had like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't mind having that now. I remember when I got back to the States. Well, no, because I've always had my wallet I got in Vietnam. This shit's not coming off. Where's my wallet?
You said alcohol might work?
Wait, what is it?
Yes.
That's corrosion on the metal.
Oh.
It's hard to get that off. I don't know why you're afraid to, like, just all you gotta do is test it. Where's the
what do you mean test it?
Where's the thing? The
multimeter?
No, this.
Oh no.
You gotta test to make sure.
Scrape it up.
Okay, do that right there. Look. Just doing it a little bit.
Scratches.
But what are you scratching? You're scratching the back of it as opposed to scratching. Like if you want to get the rust off, or do you want to? Like
I guess it's not gonna look brand new.
No, it's not gonna look brand new.
It's gonna make it look worse.
No, I don't think so. As long as you get the corrosion off, the scratch's not even bad. It's just tin. And if anything,
why?
Is another one messed up? Yeah. Well, honey, we have enough books. I mean.
I know, I'm just saying that's
But then again, we'll see. That's the thing. Like this one, is that the only thing that's wrong?
I mean, that was the only thing that was wrong with the other one. They're both gross. Like, I'm not even gonna list them.
Okay. I'm fine with that. If anything, we could have posted them on eBay and just disclosed the thing a lot easier. But you can disclose it in a picture on Amazon FBA. So if you wanted to do that, we could have. But let's keep the ball rolling with these. But remember, we're gonna so that we go into that 50-pound limit for each box. We're only gonna scan about I think it was like 30. It was like with the box weight and everything, it's like right under 50 typically.
Which one did you do?
For 40 or 45. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much more. It's not in that bad a condition.
These pins?
Yeah.
Should I take a picture of the back then?
Yeah, go ahead. Just show that it does have a little bit of corrosion, but it's not a big deal. And yours are not. You notice how the other people have like the variation? They have like a white one. Or,
They're both the same.
You might want to post these differently. Well, no, you could post both. No, you're fine. Keep them. So yeah, take a picture just like that, and then just I would post yours for a little bit cheaper than the other one. Like 10. Yeah, $9.99. They pay shipping.
You would go first class, right?
Yeah. So honestly, if you want, you can go $13.99 and free shipping. Because you know it's going to be about $3 because it's less than 3 ounces.
Oh man, jerks.
What, Josie?
Somebody,
I'm just kidding.
okay, this book, right? Really good condition. Okay, was listed very good for $25. 2 people undercutted it to
For
11
9.
to $11.25 for good, and then another one cut that $2 extra, so $9.
Oh my God.
Some people should not be allowed
That is annoying.
on the internet.
Well, the good thing, and we were talking about this, one thing about that, guys, when y'all list stuff like that, you can still post it for what it's worth, because you know that the cheaper one,
It's gonna sell faster.
you know that cheaper one is going to sell quick, and then finally we're going to be back to the ones that are reasonably priced. That could backfire, but all in all.
Because, I mean, honestly, since this coffee is so clean, like, it is in really good condition.
It's really good.
The sides are clean. Everything is really nice.
Well, let me see that.
There's nothing wrong with this book. So I'm probably going to list it for, like, new $25, just because.
This thing's new.
Yeah, like, it's ridiculously nice.
No, this thing is brand new. Like, there's nothing.
There you have it.
Let me, one second. Yeah, even the first page, when you pull it up, it's like, it has resistance against pulling it up. That means literally no one's opened it. And then it has one little, where's the eraser? Where's the eraser?
It's dirty. And I would not use it. Just saying. And it's probably in that bin.
There it is.
Oh, that eraser.
Yeah, I can just.
Oh, I see. I remember. The little line, little squiggle in there.
There's like one little tiny thing. It looks like maybe some sort of pen or pencil got in there. Wow, it was stored.
Always grade down. What do you mean? Lobster.
I agree with you, man. It's just like this thing is so good. Like, and I've sold a couple of them already. Like, I'm very critical. You can ask her. I'm very critical on these. I don't mess around at all. Like,
it's annoying.
When it's new, it's new, and this thing's new. Like there's nothing on here. If I put it at an angle in the light for the lamination, I could see maybe a couple little
fingerprints,
small little, just from them being rubbed up against each other. But that's no difference than going into your Books A Million. Like that's it. Like it don't even look like this thing's hardly been slid into a shelf except for one little spot. And that's me really looking. This is new. We buy books on Amazon, and when we get them, they're in worse condition than this. And like
sure.
We got white pages. There's like.
So the cleanest book I have seen since we started shipping into Amazon. Same.
And we've sent ones in that are new. So more likely this thing was just bought, and then they just never looked at it. They never did anything with it. Because like I said, as soon as you start pulling up, that's how I can tell. Even lifting up the covers, there's resistance. So like I don't even want to open up all the way because I know that I'm gonna break that resistance. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine. You already did that one new. How much was it? How much was it new?
$20.
No, I'm not gonna put a year. It'll say a year. Could be 2000 or 2000. There's no way of knowing.
You could put one when you ran.
You would put a year? I would.
Just put any year that.
How many years did they advertise Obama Biden running for president?
Keep publishers
because
off your butt.
Twice because of
so we listed. So somebody listed one new, or someone listed one new used for $25, and then we listed it under the new tab on Prime for $20.18. So shouldn't have an issue.
It could be 12 or 8 or before.
But good point.
It could be a little bit before 8 to 2007 because it's so much. Did both of them run?
I'm not gonna say Obama Biden 2012. What do you mean? Did both of them run?
Was it Obama Biden in 8 and 12? What, this little logo right here. 8 and 12. 8 and 12.
Use vinegar to get the corrosion off. Of what?
I wasn't able to actually find it.
Oh, use vinegar to get the corrosion off.
Well, see, it's not just that. It's where it's very, very, very lightly pitted into the tin. You can't get that. Like, you could buff it down, but he doesn't want to do that because then it's the amount of time we put into that is just not worth it. Trying to buff down little tin. you'd have to take very, very light, sandpaper, very high grit or low, 1,000, 3,000, whatever, and then wet sand it. You could technically buff it down to like.
I can't believe this thing is $15
for 2 of them. So you got like the original Obama Biden campaign things, and there was a sold comp of a blue one and a white one together for $15, and they paid $4.90 shipping. He found these in the storage unit that we cleaned out where we got all the books, and he was wearing it with his Trump 2020 shirt because he thought it was funny, and he actually wore it to Cracker Barrel and everything. So that was kind of
I wore it to Smithfield Barbecue on Sunday.
Both of them? Like you put both on?
Yeah, same outfit.
So wait, are those?
And I had an old man compliment.
So are those mine, or do you have one back?
Yeah, I got my own.
So there's 3 here right now.
I didn't bring it with me.
Okay, I just make sure.
Actually, there was another one, but the needle was like all rusted.
Yeah. Now you could clean that pretty easy because it's a needle. You clean that pretty easy. You just put it between the 2 pieces of sandpaper and just pretty, just take it up and down like that. So you just take it
like what?
And then you take it like up and down with the sandpaper. The more friction, the better. So now what he was saying with the vinegar, if you wanted to lube it up a little bit to get some of that corrosion, if you wanted to lube it up, you take it and you just kind of like just get it off, get the stuff off, So
you get it out.
Yeah.
Dowdy student. Stores. We getting champagne?
I guess we can. Or I can because I'm 21.
This is why I date over.
I know how excited. Well, no, I know how excited you are to watch me as the legal person drink, being 21, us being on camera.
Yes, I'm so excited to see you.
You're excited to see me.
I just want to open it because I like when it pops. But I'm not drinking because.
Huh?
Oh yeah, we bought some sparkling apple cider just so we can practice. Turns out he doesn't drink.
Yeah, anything bubbly.
She said friction is bad. That is true. I was just being, but I still had to have it, relate to what we were talking about.
What flavors?
Wait, you're not 21?
No.
I just turned.
Look at all these stickers.
Yeah, seriously.
Ridiculous.
Well, hey, you know what though? And I was thinking this, and it was consistent. Every book that I got that had that scanned in really good. So for obvious reasons.
Student bookstore. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why it's so.
Well,
good.
it's one of those books that they request you to have.
I haven't even finished this one. I'm already starting.
Man, you've been drinking your coffee? Oh, it's not. It's ready. It's in there.
My coffee. Wait, like you made me a Keurig cup?
Yeah, I made you a Keurig cup. I made you coffee too. Did you drink it?
What cup was that?
The Millennium Falcon.
You want me to drink out of that?
Yes, I made it for you because you like Star Wars.
I do like.
And I'm a sweetheart.
Thank you.
Okay, now I feel old.
Go get it.
Sorry, 20, 23.
Yeah, we're 19 and 23. I'll be 24 in February 15th.
I'm turning 22 next month.
Kids are so.
You're turning.
Well,
22.
No, you're turning 20 next month.
22.
question: how old did you guys think I was?
Little Josie.
I'm always curious because I hear a variety of different things. Already, yes, I am. What am I doing?
How many people are on there now?
10.
How do you know? Oh man, I've been going all over the other chat thing. I suck. Your oldest is 26, Lobster? Oh, by the way, I can't even remember. I want to say you said it before, but Lobster, what's your first name? What's your actual, I just say Lobster, but yeah, I want to say I've heard it too, but
Larry.
Ooh, no, it's not.
Leonard.
Anderson.
Michael.
I'm gonna say everybody like that I've already seen on here.
Dwight
today.
K. Schrute.
Dwight K. Schrute. Yep.
Larry. Lobster.
That's cool that Josh came in.
Old enough to work in the cleanest sweatshop. Fair enough. Yeah.
Well, I didn't say old. Robert. So we go by Rob, Robbie,
21,
Rob.
but not a day older. Thank you. I get that a lot actually. Robert.
Well, I was like literally like I don't know why I was gonna look you up on Facebook, and I started to type in your name on there, and like I was like, wait, no, this is not this dude's name.
I need more time to ship that shit.
Yeah.
So wait, should I do free shipping or calculated?
With what? Should you do free ship? Hey, whenever they come on with the shut up and list it shit, let's list for real.
It's a bit list.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm saying shut up and list it. So that means you.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
So wait.
Fine. I guess
I'm just messing with you. What you? But the shipping, I have to ship, and I can either do it tonight or we can do it tomorrow, because they're not going to be open. Or Instagram, yeah, just so I could get a hold of you. Because I was going to see if you wanted to come on to the live show the other day. The book lobster.
Well, we've been 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours? Wow. We've had like probably no consistent. Well, no, we've had people that were consistent.
3.5 hours.
It's crazy though. Oh, yep. Here's Christy. Yep, we're still live.
Oh, you can. That's what the button does.
I can't just go live all the time though, because I feel like people will just be like, "Man, this dude does nothing. He's just sitting here." Like, I don't know. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I need to make it exciting every time, and then just stay on for that period that I'm talking about it. Because these all go to like our videos.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely need to be putting out real videos.
I hate it.
Well.
I despise like making them, but like I like the community and everything. Like,
all healthy people.
And I think that I like the idea of making the video, but like the amount of time
You're just not used to it.
the amount of time it takes.
And you need to get better at it, so you're not editing as much. You need to get good at it, like Lonnie. And I'm sure a lot of other people.
Lonnie just throws up like he edits, you can tell, but like I don't know.
It's very minimal editing.
And he does, yeah. And he look at how many subscribers he has to like the little bit of like, you know, he doesn't have all these flashy little things and sound effects and whatnot. Like, oh yeah. Hey CC, bye CC. Yeah, dude, that's like less than 3 ounces. Anything like 1, 2, or 3 ounces, or less than an ounce, goes for the same rate. So even with the little, even with you'll ship it in one of these small padded flat. Why did I say flat? These small padded bubble mailers.
Oh wait, like flat rate ones?
Josie is correct.
Wait, flat
And you even spelled it correctly.
flat rate ones?
No, it's not flat rate. That was don't disregard what I was saying.
Okay, wait.
You would never. Do you
Oh,
understand
man.
why you wouldn't want a flat rate with that?
Who was it? I think it was
like 7.
It's
Yeah,
it's like a couple ounces. It'll be like $3 shipping.
for
So you want to do
Free.
So I know the debate about free shipping, non calculated or whatever.
exactly
But
like Josie was.
yeah. What do y'all think about free shipping only on things that you know it's going to be like definitely like okay, so for things that are like in that, I know that they've adjusted their rates, but this is my logic behind it. Anything that's going to go first class, or anything that's like, yeah, media mail is cool. Yeah, everyone likes media mail for what the books especially because they're heavy.
Should I put 1 ounce?
Yeah, you can, dude. I'm so weird about that.
I would do 2, just because the padded
put 1.
envelope.
No, it's 1. That pad envelope's less than an ounce.
Oh, I see what you mean. A little.
Yeah.
No, the other one. The other one.
I mean, yeah.
Post office keep those 2.
Little 4 by 6. No, you have to buy these. These aren't that much though. I think I bought like, look, you can't see them, but I got a whole box of like $2.50 or something like that. Like,
Okay, so
I mean, he's got these little pins that are like this big. There's 2 of them. So
what? You
together, it's like
just put 4 by.
half an ounce.
See, it doesn't.
Or no.
Okay, for package weight, I'm
Less.
gonna put like 1 ounce.
Okay, so look, for medium male and first class, anything under a pound, the weight is the only thing that matters aside from where it's going for first class. But I'm saying the dimensions don't matter as much, but you should put them in once you sell it. So when you sell it, it'll give you the option to put in, and you can change all those.
Oh.
Yeah. What it's doing is if you were wanting to calculate based on things, all I'm saying is for first class and for medium male, the weight or the dimensions don't affect it whatsoever. Unless, of course, I think there's like a limit.
What is this called? The white stuff, like the cover?
Oh, the lamination. That's called the lamination. Yeah. So yeah, what I'm saying is like you don't have to focus so much on like, well, how big is this going to be once it's done? Like maybe so that because I want to be as accurate as possible.
But I should weigh it beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like little things like that, I know 100% they're under 3 ounces. I can tell when something's under 3 ounces for the most part. If it's under an ounce, I can tell, which means that it's under the 3 ounce rate. So that's just the way that I do it. Like I've sold pins before. I have a bunch of American flag cross pins. I had like 15 of those, 20 of those, and I knew I was like I know these are under an ounce, even for 2 of them. So. But honestly, until you get good with things, just don't worry about like remembering things. It's kind of like what they tell us to do with maintenance. Don't remember this stuff. You're supposed to have your PO open all the time.
Should I get a green book?
No, I'm just saying you're supposed to not rely on those things, because if you do, you'll get complacent, and then the things that will matter, and I find myself doing this now. I get too cocky with it, and I'm like, oh well, I know that'll fit in a flat rate, but then it doesn't. So. We all do it.
Okay, well, I'm not doing free shipping.
Why not? So what I was just saying, that's what I started to do. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. You could do calculated or free, but all you have to do if you want to do free shipping, which people like the idea of free shipping sometimes.
It's more appealing.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
It goes back and forth. It goes back and forth. People have so many different opinions on that. All I'm going to say about what I do, I take things that are first class or medium male, sometimes first class, almost always, and I put it as calculated. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for digressing so much and going back, but like I think that in my mind, and I've never made this rule in my head, but it seems like for things that are under $10, I have sometimes put calculated shipping for first class for some weird reason. But you don't really have to do anything. As long as you understand how these systems work and that you are going to have to pay for shipping, you'll probably get the sale either way. It doesn't matter.
But if I don't calculate shipping, I don't have to pay for it.
You have to pay for it either way.
I mean, they send me the money though.
They send you the money, or you add that into it and make it free shipping. You know what I'm saying? So either
I have no idea what shipping is going to be though.
You do.
You will
so if you do
first class.
calculated shipping,
There's
and
charts.
then you see, and it will say like $3 to $4 and some odd cents, right? Then you can calculate that into.
Oh, type in space and then put first class
Because it's a flat rate for things under 3 ounces, right?
It's not a flat rate. It's just very, very small amount of variation. They have a chart based on like the zone that it's going to. For first class, go ahead, click it. Scroll down.
Okay, well, I'm gonna add $3.
Here, right here. This, honestly, we should just have this. So we're gonna print this. Oh, it's the first time I've used it up there. I don't know if it's gonna work. It should be though. It's hooked up in the same way.
Choose pages.
Huh?
Choose pages. So page 2 through.
Okay, so these are rules that have changed. So actually, we'll print it all. So yeah, this has a chart right here. So check it out. Look. Or is this just the increase? I think that's just the increase. I don't think it actually has what we're looking for.
What is the increase?
My bad.
Alright, well.
Either way, we could use it. We'll probably still use that. Hey, the printer works. It does work.
It is 22%.
20 to 8. Yeah, guys, we'll jump off here just in a little bit, and we'll go over to who's doing the channel?
Zip it and flip it.
Yeah, but who's doing the channel? Like I know
What is
that
her name? Yeah.
Siosa Cell's going on, Lisa's going on, and but who else is who's actually doing it? Let us know. I can't. Man, I want to say it was it Victoria that was doing it? Oh.
Why is this dude like back wearing tights? Because they're comfy.
No, they're not tights. This is such a common like
talking about me?
Yeah.
yeah. So these are actually it's like a they're called jogger.
That's why.
Oh, he's actually doing a split. Yeah, he can legit split. This dude is 6'3" and is super flexible. Reselling addicts. That's what I thought. Okay,
That's where we're going.
addicts, not addicts, right?
Addicts, like, yeah. Avengers of Reselling.
So yeah, we'll hop over there. I don't know if they're gonna have other people on it. If so, we would just jump on with them if they.
Either way, we
wouldn't mind.
have not gotten very much done.
I posted 3 things.
We
have gone, like, I have a
I've
stack
done
over
things
here
here and there, and I've talked to my buddies on here,
He's been teaching as well.
and I've been teaching Sharp some stuff. I ate food, so that's good.
You drink coffee too, right?
Did you hurt yourself? No, he's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
I
really?
completely. Okay, so yeah, what he just did, but his pants, they're like joggers.
That's where we're going.
Thanks, Bum Crack.
Coming in clutch, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what time is it over there now? It's gotta be a little late.
They're 9 hours difference. 9 or 8 or 9.
So it's probably the new year for
Dude,
him.
when do you sleep?
He's probably living in 2020.
So yeah, they're called joggers, and they're just like a lot tighter sweatpants and then they have cuffs around the ankles that are skin tight. For it's kind of like if you've seen Rocky, everyone's seen Rocky with he wears the older style ones. So yeah, they were doing the Happy New Year. So, but yeah, I mean, I have a couple of joggers. I like them. I think they're very comfortable. But yes, I mean, you could consider them pretty much like male versions of.
Mine are a little tighter than.
Yeah, yours are kind of tight because he's actually put on a lot of muscle. He's been working out a lot, and so his legs are a lot bigger because he does squats and deadlifts and cleans a lot.
I need to do cleans eventually. I'm kind of weak right now.
I love deadlifts.
Yeah, this place.
Man, when I had a lot more weight on.
What?
I said this place is a mess.
Yeah. Okay. Whew.
Nothing's better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Well, no, it's not as tight around the crotch area at all. I don't think.
It is for me.
For you because of they've tightened a lot for around the crotch area.
Because your bum's gotten so big.
Yeah. I mean, but mine are always comfortable. Like I never have a problem.
Yeah, these are very comfortable.
Yeah, I think that they're. I mean,
I think it's sexist how like only women like can wear leggings around.
Honey,
Oh,
what did you just do?
Men should wear
taking
like
out the sticker too.
No, I have a heat gun for that. You just ripped
you
off the
haven't
whole
got,
cover.
No, I did not, Brandon. That's the sticker. I
Let me
promise
see it. Let me
you.
see it. If you're not.
I promise you. I promise you. Yeah. I was right.
But wait until I get the.
You've been saying you're gonna get it since 3.
But we have all these books. It doesn't matter if I wait till the very last minute before we put it in the box. Well, we could because if we tear one, we'd have to take it off. That's not a huge deal.
It's not gonna tear.
Do you want the heat gun to do it yourself, or do you want me to do the heat gun? You're intimidated by it.
Hmm?
Are you intimidated by the heat gun?
No.
It's literally a hair dryer that's concentrated.
I'm not intimidated by
let something
hair
else out of
dryer.
there.
Mother.
I'm still live, Mom.
Mom. It's always Mom.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll just keep it on here. I don't care. These people are.
We chit chatting.
Huh?
Mr. Bumcrack wishing 2020 happiness.
Yeah, it's cool just to have that's why, like, at first I was wondering, like, man, like, people sit here and just watch, like just, and what my thought at first was nothing, but no, it's cool just being in, like, it's almost like being in a chat room, like being in, like, like on the comment section of a funny post or something. Like, I don't know, it's
a lot
fun.
of fun, but were there people on there that, or somebody on there that you said something like they're crazy or they're weird or something?
There's been no.
We are still live.
Oh.
But no, I mean, there will be. I guarantee it, because there's this dude from.
Were you talking about me? Probably?
No, I was talking about somebody that I actually work with that used to jump on, and that's why they cut people. Like, that's why there's moderators. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were.
Oh, you're
yeah, you
good.
did. I just told you. Huh?
Like a reseller?
Now you're keeping it going.
No.
Stop.
I didn't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, good, because that's not the point.
Well,
Who did you use to
I
work
was
with?
gonna say home.
This, can you not get a clue with what? Stop.
Mom's the weirdo. That's.
Yeah, even somebody on here. Okay, so what'd you want, Mom?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Because
I'm
it.
just saying, I'm
You go here again.
Can I call you back?
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, we little did they know I can lip read.
Yeah.
Good thing not everybody can. Slowly walking out of the room backwards.
I don't even.
I don't even know what, like, who or anything.
No, I
don't even know what this.
talking
Yeah.
about. What are you calling out? She's talking. Well, what she's talking
Mom
about
has
is probably
been
somebody I used to watch or something, like that. I mentioned something like randomly, and now she's sitting here like making people think that I'm like talking about her, and then you.
Mom likes wine.
So there's nobody in my shop. I just didn't know how to react to that. There's no one that we work with. I just didn't know how to react. I was like, oh yeah, someone in my shop. Like,
Oh, that was a Eula.
it's amazing. Yeah, it's just like Mom's like been drinking heavily, so she's going out partying. She wanted to call and tell me that.
Well, I mean, it's New Year's Eve. Which, speaking of, where's my champagne? I'll probably. Where is your heat gun? Because I'll probably be right back.
It's right beside the blue toolbox, the blue tool chest, the one that's.
Okay.
Yeah,
we didn't mean anyone on here. Just so you know.
No.
Not
It just makes it really like.
It was a
the
little
fact,
bit
because yeah, it's like I don't know how to respond to this because it makes it like, have I said anything about anyone on here? I don't know, like at one time or something. But
I
no,
honestly don't even know where she.
It just made me very. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so confused.
So we're
Do you not hear what Mom
No,
said?
I was like confused for a little bit, and then had explained.
This is my fault because I jumped in and said that it was somebody that we work with or something because I didn't know how to respond. I was just like, oh yeah, okay, that'll throw it off. But then you were like, who was it? As if they're on here, and then we have to go to work on like Monday or whatever, and be like, "Dude, why did you say I was weird on live?"
Yeah, you get confronted or something.
Yeah. That's like, there's a huge thing with social media. It's actually in our regulations. The fact that I identify as a military member, and that I have my like show, you know,
Yeah, you can't use TikTok.
there's.
This sticker's giving me a hard time.
They're
It's
getting
how
hella
strong
pissed
the
about
books.
TikTok on government devices.
Other than that, we've had a lot of really good high
Like
prices.
doing those videos in uniform.
So, good, doing really good. A little bit of a slow process, though. Keep getting distracted.
Max said, "I hope it was me." Man, I say a bunch of just random shit sometimes. So like,
You say so.
So I don't
like,
even. I just say random stuff just to be like, Huh?
He's trying to say stuff, but like.
Yeah, just to move on. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, are we having like a whole like therapy session on it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when she says that, like, we need to talk about you being weird. No,
the only thing I wanted was to get this stupid thing.
Honey, that's why we use the.
Well, it's outside.
The ISP.
You know.
Does it have highlighting in it? That's one bad thing about a lot of these books on like the study books. Is like they're really good textbooks as well. Yeah, Chrissy, just disregard. It was just something goofy that was going on. It was just a weird little. Obviously, Val was paying like attention about how weird it was. I'm sure that if I were just having this in the background, it would be very.
It would be intriguing.
Well, like, wait, no, I'm saying like I might not have caught on. I might have just been, you know, I might have came like halfway in and more than likely have been like, what's going on? Like, what are they even talking about? But at least someone was paying attention. But no.
I find it so weird that I can mistype an ISBN number and nothing will come up. Like, really? There's not a book with that digit?
With what?
I missed one number in the sequence, and it was like, oh, I'm sorry, there's no book with this code. And I'm like,
you're thinking maybe they should be like, just give you the ones after that? Like,
yes.
So if you're missing one digit, they should have 10 digits or 10 books. Like, did you mean this?
You need to watch Therapy Session by NF. Who's NF? Wait, we talked about this, NF.
Let's say it real quick.
I will write it down.
Let me see the sheet. This is cool though.
I'll remember it.
This is definitely like legit craftsmanship. Someone put into this. I got this in a one of my storage units, and it has actually the guy that died. That was, and he was from the Dominican Republic, and this is from May 12th, 1965, and it's a big machete. So that's kind of cool. It's all like legit craftsmanship, like wood, and they put the grommets in, and the sheath is my bad, honey. Like real leather sheath. That's pretty cool.
It's our friend Eugene. That was the first thing that we had. The first
big one.
Unit.
The first big storage unit.
And the first successful storage unit.
Yeah,
we got a lot of books from them.
Really good one.
They were both theology majors. And yeah, we got a lot of really good Bibles and books from them.
So this Toledo machete, this thing these sell like, and there's such a huge range. It's hard for me. There's no like model number or anything on this because it's so old. But I think it's just the blade. I think you made your own handle or something like that, and you just got the blade. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I looked it up at one time. But
wrapper. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this thing. They do have value. It's just this specific one with like a nice sheath like that and everything. It's just there's no comps on it, and I'm not even. And y'all are probably getting a good idea of how I am about that. Like I said, I'll just keep things. Like I'll have it just sitting there, and then eventually I'm like, you know what? Let's list that. Or I see someone else like sell something along the lines, and I'm like, well, it's got value. Let's do it. And I haven't. And you know what would I do? Would I take his name off? The Real Life Fruit Ninja that chops his own fingers. I haven't seen that. No. Have y'all seen? Well, y'all might not like it. I think it's funny, but I have a weird sense of humor. You know what I'm about to say?
He likes the video of the cat that falls from.
Okay, no. You can't.
And the bird.
You can't even say that. You can't even say that on here. I mean, come on.
It's
making me look like trash.
Everybody
anyway.
Likes it.
Okay.
Everybody except for me.
Has anyone seen Anchorman? Most people have seen Anchorman. Y'all remember the thing on the part on Anchorman when Jack Black gets his dog and he kicks it off the bridge, and it ragdolls, and it's fake. It's obviously a fake. No, it's obviously fake. So the thing's like ragdoll. I don't know why. And look, it's not that I don't have sympathy for people and animals, because I really do. Like I really do. But like. When something ragdolls like that, I don't know why. I have no clue why. It's just it just makes me laugh. I have no clue.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I do. I don't know why.
There's a video that was.
I have a video of myself in that same situation. My dad has it, and I can't remember what it was, but I was like jumping, or it was like I hit something, like I was running at something, and I just hit something, and I don't know, just things like that make me laugh.
Why have I never seen that? So I can laugh at you. I'm not gonna laugh at you.
It's kind of yeah, you see it on America's Funniest Home Videos. You just give me crap. You act like I'm like super heartless. Like it's not that look, the cat's dead. Okay, it's gone. Like I can't do anything about that. But like what? Yes, I'm sorry. And it's not even that exactly the it's not exactly the event itself. It's the fact that they made a whole compilation of videos with the Piano Man playing and animals jumping off of things to their death. I'm sorry. I thought I know that it was like really morbid and everything, but holy crap, some of them were just absolutely dramatic.
Yeah, as I was saying, there was one National Geographic of a puffin pigeon thingy that jumped.
That was wild.
That was to like fly. They jumped like, what would you say, like a ridiculous amount of like height.
Even for the little thing, like it looks so ginormous.
And yeah, it hits like cliff after cliff edge after cliff edge, and then at the very end, it gets up and walks away.
It's like a coming of age thing for them.
And it was on National Geographic, but somebody put the Piano Man behind it, and Brandon just finds it hilarious.
Oh my god, I don't know. It's like
every time he laughs.
You know the beginning of Piano Man, it's like it's like and then all of a sudden it's like it's like that's when they jump off, and that's I lose it. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I can pull it up if people wouldn't be upset about it, and just share the screen. But I think it's hilarious. I mean, I don't even think most of them it doesn't even show them falling or like hitting the ground or anything. It just shows them jumping, and it's like, yeah, they didn't survive. I know that, but you
there's
don't
one
get to see them.
From an office building. A cat is like in the window, and they're trying to save the cat, and it jumps and it dies, and they show it. That one I hate. He still laughs at it every time he shows it. Makes me mad.
Did you see the rat one?
No, I don't want.
Someone scares this rat or something. I don't know. Like the rat just like takes off, and on top of it, it's like jumps straight out of a window, like just like as if it's trying to reach for something that is obviously not there, and just you don't see it hit the ground. You just see it like it goes over, and you can tell that there's nothing for it to jump onto. And then there was another one, super goofy. A pigeon is on the edge of a roof, and you just see it like as if it's about to like dive. It's seriously just like this. It's like still standing, and it just like it's on top of the roof, and then it goes like this, and then it just like kind of leaps off, but it still dives, like just like completely. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. See, I said hilarious, and now I seem like I'm not trying to have these people think I'm like a psychopath.
I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat, right?
Not really. That's what leads people to kill people if they're really like as if I don't have remorse for or sensitivity to animals.
Okay, so you're not
like obviously they know I love animals. It's just I have like a really weird I have no.
Honestly, it's pretty normal for guys to like that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, because of the whole hunter thing.
Especially when their girlfriend doesn't like it, because that makes it 10 times more.
It does make it more funny. Do not say anything about what I'm about to say, because obviously I don't even know if that's like.
What?
Remember what we were watching, me and Jacob? Actually, you were the one that didn't want me to say it. I don't really care. No, but this is recorded. I can't go.
Yeah.
I can't go saying that. The Air Force will be like, you're representing us wrong. You're out.
You said a bad word. Yeah, that's how they are.
Yeah, they take this stuff seriously. It's understandable. I mean, we're supposed to be representing, the greatest air power in the world. So, and
can't be having any like Russians or not North Koreans.
Well, I mean,
anybody,
you can't be having these people. You can't be having people thinking that we are like, what's the word? That's not the word. I don't know. It's 8 p.m. Okay,
Alrighty.
We'll go ahead and jump off of here.
We
were on kind of a goofy little rant anyway.
Yeah.
So
we'll see you guys over on the other channel.
Yep, I appreciate y'all coming. It's been fun. We will jump off. Yeah, we'll jump off here and we will
Toodles.
see y'all in the chat.
I promise I'm not ruining the book. I promise. There's just like 6 layers of stickers. Okay. Bye, guys.